But
yeah, that's happening right now.
yeah, like legitimately, the Sheamus versus Rusev good old fashioned Donnybrook,
Uh,
which is like, I don't know, like only the fifth time they've done it. I don't know why they still call it a good old fashioned, but like that has a chance to be really interesting as far as like an actual match. But I couldn't give a
yeah.
shit about the result, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I've had it in the background, and I just don't care. I've just been
Dude,
doing stuff.
how terrible! Because I saw the preview of the stage. It's
Mm-hmm.
just so fucking lazy.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's stupid.
Yeah, like I mean, the Eiffel Tower. I get it. They're in Paris. They got to do like the thing, but the screens are just like, still like squared off and just like cut out awkwardly. It looks like somebody just did like the magic wand tool in Photoshop at too small of a resolution and the tolerance at like 0. That's what
For
it
real.
looks like. It's just disappointing. Because I know they can do
It's
better.
We've seen it
But yeah, countless times.
last year when they were overseas.
Mm-hmm. Like the crowd's gonna be into it. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
Like,
as long as they're having fun.
that's what it is. I mean, like I can't knock them for doing the B-level pay-per-view PLE. Sorry, my mistake. It's been years at this point. I still can't get it right. A B-level pay-per-view that sends the crowd home happy. I can't be upset about that.
I have to say that the crowd in Paris has already cheered about not having money, like yelled it out in a chant. I don't know about in Clash in Paris, but itself. But was it SmackDown that was in France? It was in like
Lion.
yeah.
Leon?
They were
Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it. I'm terribly uncultured.
They were chanting that they didn't have money.
Yeah,
because it cost too much money to go.
If I know anything about the French, is they will throw down at the drop of a hat when it comes to anything cultural, class-based, or money-based, or political.
Oh God, yeah. They the French know what it's like to stand up and protest.
Yeah, I like the way they think.
I have a protest that I'm gonna want to start. It's more of a petty thing.
I mean, what else are you, if anything, but petty?
Yeah. So where I live, we have an HOA, right?
Oh God, I hate them already.
I don't like HOAs, and this interaction has made me not like it even more. So like been dealing with stuff with grandma and everything. Mm-hmm. Like every day is like it can be a slog. What's up, little buddy? And the other day I had to be at work at 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. and the thing that was supposed to happen got canceled. So I ended up just sitting there for 2 extra hours for no reason. And it was annoying. And it was a very long day. So I was already annoyed. And I got home and I went to take the pup out. And I had my garage door open, and the door leading into the house in the garage was open because me and her were just right there.
Yeah.
And I'm putting the harness on her, and this truck comes to a screeching halt in front of my driveway. And this guy is like mean mugging me a little bit. And I was like, what the hell? So I was like, hi. At first, like, that's weird. And then this dude puts on a hat and starts really mean mugging me. Like this was like the hat of courage or something. And he opens up, he throws his fucking truck door open, and he I hear him grab a piece of paper, and he gets out of the truck and he slams it, and he fucking stalks up my driveway towards me. And I've been in a few fights in my life, mm-hmm. with work and everything. And so I this was a threat. Everyone who's ever walked at me towards that, like that, it has gone down.
Yeah. Like, I mean, especially, let's face it, in your own home, basically.
Which, yeah. So I put the dog down immediately and shut the door, and I went right at him, like right up to him. This dude's like, I don't know, 6 something. He's taller than me, maybe like 6'4". Bigger dude. And he shoves this piece of paper in my chest and goes, "Don't leave your garbage cans out." And it stun locked me. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what? Because I was expecting to throw hands. Like, I was like, let's bang, bang, brother. Let's do it. Like, I'm ready to go. This is my house. And he stalks back to his truck. And I'm looking at the paper. Like, and it's telling me I'm about to get a fine for having my garbage cans out. Right? Apparently, you can't have them sitting outside of your house. Anybody who has dogs or any animal where you have to throw feces away and you have garbage service come, you don't want to keep that in your garage. That's stinky.
Yeah.
That's stinky as hell. That's stupid. So I'm petty as fuck, right? And he starts to pull away, and I was like, "Have a great day." And he slams on his brakes, and I was like, "Let's do it. Come on." Please, I want to fight. Like, let's do it. Like, I am like, you picked the wrong one today.
Yeah.
And he's staring at me from the seat. And I step out of the garage and I'm like, let's go. And he pulls away. So I was like, let's see where this fucker lives. So because I saw his license plate, I know it now. I grab the dog. We start going for our walk. He lives on the opposite side as me. And I see him, right? Now, mind you, this was the other day. Like, our garbage is done on Mondays. And apparently, with HOA rules, you cannot. You have to have your garbage cans gone, like, back off the driveway by like Tuesday morning or something, right? Doesn't matter if there's like medical emergencies and stuff. Like, you're getting a fine, right? So we walk around to the other side, and I see this guy, and his fucking garbage cans are sitting outside of his goddamn garage.
Of course.
So I'm like, "Hey, your garbage cans are sitting out. You can't have your garbage cans out. You get a fine. You get a fine." And this dude said thank you and grabbed the cans and dragged them back into the fucking garage.
Yeah.
Like, you can't sit there and tell me I can't do something, whether or not you're on the board of the HOA or not, and then do the same thing I do. Like, you don't get to do that. If you're going to be playing this bullshit, I'm going to play it right back at you. I'm petty as fuck.
Yeah.
And not only that, he did the worst thing he could possibly do. He gave me the entire list of finable offenses. So now I know everything you can get fined for. So I'm going to go out there with a fucking measuring tape. I'm going to measure his grass. The moment it gets like 1/8 of an inch over, I'm writing that down. That down.
For the folks at home, Derek is r/malicious compliance incarnate.
Oh yeah. I normally, I don't care. Like,
No.
it, like you want to like have your garbage cans out, whatever. I'm not. You want to play music at night? I don't care. Like, you do your thing, right? As long as you're not bugging people like to such an extreme. Garbage cans is not bugging people. And the other stupid thing is on this goddamn list, right? It says things that are finable, right? You're having a grill outside the house. A grill outside of the house in viewing distance of someone who's walking by.
Oh God.
Guess what though? No, it gets better. Guess what's allowed to also be outside? That's in the allowed list.
What, like a garden hose?
A fucking grill. I combed through this fucking thing. I fucking combed through it.
Oh God, dude. HOAs are nothing but people with too much time on their hands.
Oh, it gets better. We had that huge fucking water problem, right?
Yeah.
Well, my neighbor and I are trying to come up with solutions, and we found there's like some areas that get more water than it should and started to develop some cracks. So we need to like raise the ground level and stuff.
Yeah.
Annoying. Don't get me wrong, annoying, because that's money out of pocket and stuff because it's not covered by insurance. But at the same time, something we can work on together, right? So I'm walking my dog yesterday, and I'm still fuming about this, from this guy. I've been like fuming for like 2-3 days now.
So fucking petty.
Oh, it infuriates. Well, it's because he keeps coming over. So like yesterday, I get home, I had to go to look at a rehab center, physical rehab center for grandma, and because she needs like more rehab than she's getting. Essentially, she needs like daily, not every few days. So she asked me to go look at this place, so I did, and I had already had a long day and get home, and I still have to make dinner. I have a ton of stuff to do. And so I go to walk the dog real quick, and my neighbor flags me down when I'm on the other side of the street, which annoyed me because I'm like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
And he wanted to talk about the raising the dirt level and everything, right? So this dude, this fucking asshole who wanted to find me, is over there, and he is like going around all sides of my house and my neighbor's house because we live in a duplex. They're conjoined homes. So we share a wall, essentially. And this guy's over, and he's nosy. So he wants to know every little detail. So he's going in my yard and my neighbor's yard and stuff. And I'm like, I'm still in fight mode with this guy. It's on site still at this point, okay? Like, I am literally like, I'm going to punch this guy. And my neighbor calls me over. And I'm like, okay. And I start walking over. And we're in the middle of the street. And that guy comes over. And he goes, hey, hello. And he goes to shake my hand. And I'm like, you're not on your property. You can't do it here. You got to wait till he's on your property. So I look him straight in the face and I'm like, get out of my way. And I sidestep him and I walk up to my neighbor and I start talking with him. And the guy refused to walk back over. I just mean mug the shit out of him. Like, no, fuck you, dude. And me and my neighbor talk. It's like all done and deal. We got to figure out a solution, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm annoyed even more now. And now it's this morning. Okay. 5:30. I'm walking my dog. This fucking guy. Now the reason why I think that hat was the hat of courage is because this guy was wearing an Indiana Jones hat, which I think is his hat of curiosity.
Wait. Okay, you gotta clarify. Is this an Indiana Jones style hat or a hat that just has Indiana Jones on it? Okay.
No, it is literally like he saw the movie when he was younger and had to have the fucking hat.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's walking house to house doing his little BS, like trying to find any little like citation he can find, going literally house to house, right? And he's wearing this fucking yellow fucking reflective vest. Like he's something important. It's oh God. And he's walking on the same side of the street as me, and I'm walking the dog, and I'm just standing there because he's sniffing, and I'm just staring at him because I'm like, I'm already angry. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm not a morning. Even though I'm a morning person, I am not someone to speak to in the morning. Initially,
no.
This guy comes down. He's at the house right before me, goes into the street, walks through the street, gets past me, comes back onto the sidewalk, says good morning, and keeps walking.
Derek, I need to know, like, are we gonna end up with, you being on one of those like body cam YouTube channels at the end of this, like in a week?
No, I don't think so. I think he when he came up to me and shake my hand, he either didn't remember that moment with me, or he was trying to make amends. One of the two.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was just trying to play nice because he was around other people. I don't know, but I think he wears different hats for different situations. Like when he put on the ball cap, I think that's the ball cap of courage.
Yeah.
And I think because he came at me, man, like literally stalking at me. Like this was anyone who's ever walked up to me like that, it's usually because they want to fight me. Like 99.9% of the time, like hands are about to go down because that's what they want.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that exact walk where it's the stomping, moving in a direction with purpose, locked forward, they've got something in their hand, like ready to go, like fists clenched on the other, like free hand, I know exactly what you're talking about. And
so like, I'm going to match that energy. Like, how could I not? This is also my home. If anything, I think I'm allowed to escalate at that point. But I don't think this is my thinking. I think this man is one of those who uses his size to intimidate people. So when he feels like, oh, I have to deal with a man, I have to be intimidating.
Yeah.
So I have to put on my hat of courage and stomp up there and use my size. It was someone like me. I don't care about your size. I'll fight you. I'll let's do it. Let's bang bang. Like, you better squabble up because it's about to go down.
Now, were you carrying at the time? Any of these times? Okay, good.
No,
That's probably.
No, I don't.
I know you tend to keep it locked up at work.
Yes,
but you do occasionally, if you're doing stuff off site, you have it prepared just in case.
Oh yeah, and that's No, I wasn't carrying, and I wouldn't even like go to that point. But like, you never know. Like, what if this guy had a weapon on him? Like, I'm sorry, you're on my property. I'll shoot you.
Yeah. Do you still have that DHS neighbor?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
No, he moved away like 6 years ago.
Okay, didn't remember.
Right before COVID. Yeah, no, like right before COVID.
Yeah, he probably moved down here.
But no, he moved to northern Wisconsin. I don't remember the town name. It's very small. He's up near the peninsulas and stuff.
He's up in the UP.
Yeah. No, but like at this point, like, I'm gonna be petty as hell now. Like, you don't come at me like that. I personally feel like that man has to feel like he is special in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's the type of person who thinks that he is a like someone you wouldn't want to mess with at first glance.
Dude,
I don't get that vibe.
That is a member of the HOA board. That is every person who does anything for an HOA. They are all the worst people.
Oh, and this dude is no exception.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't really care. Like, I've seen like where some neighbors and stuff like didn't mow for like a long time.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever. I have some neighbors who like are trying to transition into like a more like natural environment and stuff for their area because they would prefer to have like the wild native
plants.
Flora. Yeah. And it's like, that stuff's still not allowed to this degree and that degree. And it's stupid. It's like, you know what? Like, y'all serve no purpose. You don't do anything for us.
Derek, you know what you should really do? You should go over to his yard and plant mint.
Oh, I thought about it. That or clover. Because this guy's anal about his yard. You can tell when you walk by it.
Yeah, but clover's nice. Mint will just fuck everything up. It'll take over.
Well, both will do the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know which one's more invasive.
That's mint.
Whichever one's more invasive.
Mint
okay,
is more
then,
invasive.
We'll go with that.
The only thing worse than mint, as far as like invasive like plants go for somebody, if you want to get revenge on them, not that I'm suggesting this, I'm not a lawyer. Bamboo.
Oh yeah, because they're like an inch a day.
Yeah, bamboo will fuck some shit up.
Yeah, and the other thing is the water that I got, I think it came from his house.
Maybe. This is all lore that's tied to our lost episode, though.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you're right. It is. That was where I was talking. That's how I almost got Trenchfoot.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, because he lives behind me essentially. Mm-hmm. Like, we're separated by fences and all that, but like, he lives behind me, and we got this we got 11 inches of water in one night. That very night that I almost got Trenchfoot, basically. Yeah. All the water came from his house and like that side and like pooled our way. Cause like we're up on a hilly kind of spot, but they're just a little bit higher up on the hill. And he recently had like some leveling done in his backyard or whatever to make water pool away even quicker, was just forced like a giant, like fucking Olympic sized pool in mine and my neighbor's yard combined.
Yeah. You need to call a dirt grading company to come in and, raise the stakes. Escalate this shit.
Oh yeah, no, like, that's the thing. When I was talking with my neighbor, because like the dude was in earshot, he refused to come back over once I got there.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, let's raise ours up to the point where it pushes it back to them, because they're not that much higher than us. Let's just raise it up right along the fence line so it goes right back to them. Like, screw it. Because I knew it was his house at that point, so it was like, I'm gonna be petty as hell.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. Speaking of revenge and being petty as hell, should we talk about some wrestling?
Oh yeah, we probably should. Ugh.
Dude, Forbidden Door right off the bat, because that was last week and we didn't get a chance to talk about it like at all.
Yeah.
Uh, it's so weird to say, not the best pay per view, just because AEW standards are so much higher than everything else.
God, it was still a damn good pay-per-view though.
It was still good. It was still fucking good. It's just AEW has raised the bar so high that even like a standard level pay-per-view is still like phenomenal.
Yeah, no, because this pay-per-view is better than SummerSlam.
Easily.
And they had what, All In going up against SummerSlam, technically?
I guess there was like a week separation.
Yeah, there's like a week difference or something like that, but it was,
yeah,
like those were the competing two, technically.
Yeah, WrestlePalooza is the one that's happening the same night as All Out.
Yes, which I feel bad for any wrestler that's going to be part of WrestlePalooza.
Not so much. I mean, one of them is Brock.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. I don't think they've announced anything else for that other than Cena and Brock. But whatever. I mean, it's going to be one of those ones where I'm just going to watch it like the next day because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching All Out live. Now,
yeah.
Forbidden Door highlights was definitely Cope and Christian tagging together, taking on Kill Switch.
Oh, that was fun.
Kip Sabian. Just this is what I wanted with them pairing together, is Cope to lose some of that I'm a hard ass and I'm the hardest man to ever live aspect of his character, and Christian to be the same asshole that he's always been.
It was a lot of fun to, I mean, he added asshole to the Tron.
Yeah,
for himself, for his entrance.
Perfect.
It was beautiful. It just held on it too. Like the cameraman, that was great. The match itself was awesome, and I think it played really well into them being like natural to working together, but also being rusty at the same time because of how different they are from each other now.
They're so different, but they can still do things like a pop-up spear.
Yeah, which was awesome. This match was great. Everybody was great in this. I especially loved how Christian really screwed Cope over a few times by really not wanting to go up against Kill Switch.
I just love the crowd chanting Luchasaurus at him. Yeah.
There was a lot of great moments in that match, though, man. It was a damn good match. It was fun.
Also, I gotta put over Kip Sabian's hair because it was just like fucking like 80s hair metal majestic on the night.
I don't know how it stayed nearly so perfect.
Especially
even after the blood.
The blood. Did you see the? God, I can't remember. I think it was Speedy Photo or one of the other like regular photographers that hangs around the AEW shows. The like after match like profile shot of him. It's so It's very captivating, I will say. He looks fantastic, covered in that blood, but the hair is still like perfect.
Still perfect,
yeah.
Dude. It was crazy because like he gets slammed by Luchasaurus at one point, and his whole body like vibrated all wild for how hard he hit the ground. Yeah. His hair was still perfect the entire time.
It's amazing.
It all moved as one. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to whatever they're doing with Luchasaurus, because it seems like they're giving him a direction on top of teasing a Jack Perry return.
Well, and they're making him look like an actual threat again.
Yeah, which I love. He's always been like kind of like in the middle. When he did the TNT run, that's when they were like actually pushing him as a threat again. And since he's come back, he looks fantastic. I can't complain.
Yeah, there was really only a couple of slip-ups in this match that I can think of where it wasn't really slip-ups. It was just more like a stumble here and there.
Yeah, and
where
sometimes that works in the favor of the match because it makes it look less clean. It makes it feel more like a brawl. Not so much in this one, but in other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this one, the couple of stumbles, like while it didn't really hurt the match necessarily, it didn't help it. Like it was just kind of like, oh, there's a moment.
Yeah, that's fine. It reminds you that they're human.
Yeah.
Less human though. TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher taking on Hiromu Takahashi. Holy shit. This was right up my alley. This was so much good shit. I mean, the result was never in question, but they made you buy into just how competitive it was. And bringing Walker Stewart out, he's a young guy. He's been working for New Japan, though, for like, he's got an encyclopedic knowledge of New Japan. It's insane. It was just fucking perfect having him on commentary for this.
Dude, I loved how they brought him out for this moment to bring out Takahashi.
Yeah.
But right before that, in the tag team match with Cope and Christian, Cope lands a brutal hit on a brutal spear on, or no, it was a clothesline on Kip Sabian outside the ring after that little dance they did, jumping in and out of the ring back and forth.
Yeah.
And then he did his elbow like this onto the announce desk for the Japanese announce desk.
Yeah.
And it cuts to the regular desk that we're all used to with everyone, and they're talking, and then they bring up the Japanese announce desk, and it cuts to them, and it's pretty much a fucking mirror clone of the AEW desk. They even have their own lucha sitting there.
Yeah.
It was
missing was a Danielson.
I was fucking dying. Dude. I was fucking dying. It was so goddamn funny.
Yeah. God, and that's something I hope that they continue with the pay-per-views in the future, is having Danielson on commentary, because the dude's enthusiasm for wrestling is infectious. He has so much fun out there. I think, this was this match where he pulled out the fucking Cody Lie book, and it was like, I heard Kyle Fletcher's dating Taylor Swift. And then Don Kelson, he was like, where'd you hear that from? He goes, I heard it from you, Don.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
The commentary in this match, sometimes commentary is just there. Like, it doesn't always add to a match, but this definitely did with having Danielson there. And the funny part is, though, you didn't need it, because this match fucked.
Yeah.
Like you said a little bit ago, there was enough doubt to where it made you believe there was a chance that Takahashi would have taken that belt off him, because every time one of these guys ramped up to try and escalate things further, the other one was able to match it and meet it. Whether or not Takahashi was able to fully bend his knees or not.
Dude's fucking insane. I kind of loved a lot of the back and forth in this. Just fucking ruled.
It was so good. So goddamn good. This was not a perfect match, but this was just shy of a perfect match in my book.
Dude, Kyle Fletcher cannot miss. Right now, he is just evolving at a pace that is putting, like, everyone else, especially the younger stars in AEW, on notice of, like, no, this is what you need to do. You need to pick up your game, and you will be rewarded, because he's fucking killing it right now.
When I like that he likes to escalate things throughout a match. He likes to keep becoming more brutal and to try and end it. And it's always like a rising tension that builds up. But his baseline that he starts with is already brutal. It's just we've become desensitized to the brutality.
Yeah, it's because he starts right out the gate with an insane intensity, and then he just ratchets up the violence.
I mean, this match was no different. This one started with him throwing out a flying knee, I think.
Yeah.
It didn't connect, but it was just to say, hey, this is where we're starting. We're not starting like touching hands and stuff.
Yeah, we're not doing, a little back and forth chain wrestling, catch as catch can stuff. No, we're starting this out with throwing bombs.
Dude, and this whole match was bomb after bomb, and yet it just kept getting more brutal. Like, it was a great fucking match.
Yeah, God. Speaking of great, followed this up with the TBS Championship four-way. Mercedes taking on Alex Windsor, Persephone, and Bozilla, making a star-making fucking appearance in here. She's, 21? And she just looked like the fucking money out there.
Dude, her Tron entrance alone is like, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's an entire vibe. This is something that WWE has been trying to encapsulate with multiple different men wrestlers.
Yeah,
this monster vibe, which don't get me wrong, many of these guys are monsters,
absolutely.
but it does not come across in the same way with like her Tron. Man, does she looks like a beast out there.
This was one like the star-making performance right here. Like this is absolutely the story of getting this young Bozilla over, and it was totally successful. Not taking anything away from Persephone or Alex Windsor.
Oh yeah,
or
no.
Mercedes, because they all looked fantastic out there. But the story of this match was like, we've got a young star here. Let's put in some work to get her over, and it was totally fucking worth it, even with Mercedes retaining.
Oh yeah, no. This was definitely like she's a future hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like they might not want to put a rocket on her right at this moment.
No,
but she's gonna have a rocket on her. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, clear favorites. Obviously, Alex Windsor. Crowd was behind her. Being in London only makes sense. Mercedes getting that awesome entrance with all the beef eaters wearing her belts. I love that. It's such a fun fucking touch. Like they did it back at All In with the cheerleaders, but like if we're just gonna keep going this up, I just want them to keep amping it up. Like, okay, what can we tie in this week on this show? It's fucking great.
I think it's hilarious. I also loved was it Collision the previous week where she had them all on a table in the ring just sitting there.
No, that was
Dynamite
this week where they were doing that celebration.
Was this week.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I'm mixing things up. This week's been a crazy week.
It's
yeah. I love what they're doing with her as a belt collector because at no point does it feel like she's just gonna dominate. Like it still has that underdog kind of vibe to it, despite her antics. It's kind of a crazy duality they've been able to hit with her.
Yeah, like she plays. I think what it is just her ability to bump and sell like a fucking monster that makes it always feel like it could collapse at any time underneath her. But she's so much of a fucking star and has like just that like aura about her that you're just like, no, I buy her as a champion. Also, I love the fact that anytime there's a new champ that like posts something on like social media, she's in the fucking comments just being like the fucking eyeball fucking emotes and shit, just like why don't you bring that over here? Wait, where are you next? What are you doing this weekend?
How about we meet up?
Yeah,
let's link up. Oh, I love it because it's a different, like it has that same kind of feeling from like the Kenny Omega belt collector run, but it's a different vibe, and I'm happy about it. It's not a 1-for-1.
No,
like it's her own thing.
It's her own thing. It's because Kenny's just a fucking dork in the best way.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe, but it works.
I love it. And I think what makes it better is her actually losing to Toni Storm at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, at All Out or All In.
Yeah, at All In. Next. Like that made it, that really, I feel like raised the stakes of like, this is on like shaky ground.
She's not invincible. We know that.
Yeah, and I love it. That's why her still going on right now is perfect.
Yeah, and all these indie fucking wrestling promotions have got to love it because they're like, oh, we can get a massive star to come here and put eyeballs on our product. Do it. All we got to do is put the belt on her. Done. Yeah. Oh god. Probably the most different match of the night compared to everything else on the card. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Nigel McGuinness in just a technical fucking masterclass.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't add this to the list of, because I don't know what he's saying are the highlights. I watched Forbidden Door as well. I actually was watching it again this morning. I'm not gonna lie. But this match fucked.
Yes.
This match was not only did it fuck, it was fun the entire time because this was another one of those match each other's energy coupled with any sort of technical move you can do. I can do it just as good as you, and I know how to counter it.
And I can't. I think it was Danielson on commentary who was talking about their approaches to wrestling, and Nigel
Hmm.
McGuinness being like the strategist, whereas Zack Sabre Jr. he referred to it as like jazz. and
Yes, yeah,
it
he did.
just
I remember that.
yeah, it just encapsulated like the story of the match of like Nigel like attempting something and Zack Sabre Jr. being to adapt and improvise on top of that. It was fucking great.
Yes, it was an amazing match, and it just reminds you how good McGuinness really is.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Because if you haven't actually watched him wrestle in a while, and I know that it's been getting hyped up and stuff a lot recently, especially with All In and all that too. And all that too. That's funny. But
This is all that.
McGuinness is a sleeper. Like, he's one of those you don't expect to be as good as he is if you haven't watched his career.
Yeah.
Like, if you've only known him as a commentator, you will be in awe of what you see.
Yeah, go find like the old like ROH tapes. I think they're on their like the YouTube or on the ROH club. Just find those highlights because they're fucking. They are one of those ones where you will question how did he do that transition? Like that was some dark magic.
Seriously, and it makes you wonder how he didn't blow up like on the scene and everything as much as he did, because he like it wasn't like he didn't, but with the technicality that he was able to do back in the day, like that's one of those like you expect to hit Kurt Angle levels of like notoriety.
Yeah, but Kurt had like that explosivity that Nigel just doesn't have in his repertoire.
Well, that's because Nigel can turn his neck.
One of the more interesting teases of the night though was post-match Nigel getting like a little bit of a tease from Daniel Garcia. Definitely seemed like they were going to do like a turn right then and there with Tony Schiavone coming out, but then you know Danny just like hugging him and Tony being like, "Oh, I'm just here to announce the attendance." So like just okay, all right.
Well, if you for any of you who did watch the lead up to All In, if you remember, Daniel Garcia was really trying to court McGuinness.
Yep.
And while it kind of worked, it didn't really work. McGuinness was still in it for himself. McGiddy.
Yeah.
So I could expect to see something between these two. Like, just tease it a little bit here and there, because you don't want McGuinness always being out in the ring.
No.
Like, because he's still an amazing commentator. He adds a level of respectability, in my opinion, to the commentator's table.
A respectability and a sense of fucking humor, because he's got like like they were talking about, like he's got strategy. The dude's got like a fucking notebook with jokes that he's preparing like every week.
Dude, like there's Wade Barrett and then there's Nigel McGuinness, in my opinion. Like, they're two sides of the same coin. You have the good one and the evil one. That's the only difference.
Yeah. Oh god. All right. Tag champion 3-way. Hurt Syndicate, FTR, Brogito. Fucking banger. Up until like the final little bit there. Like, kind of a fucky finish, because unexpectedly we had Ricochet with Gates of Agony coming into interference dressed like in all New Japan tracksuits. But this was AEW having memory as a company of like, okay, no, Ricochet did this because he was rejected by the Hurt Syndicate. Also, they're paired up with MJF now in continuity, and they're all fucking buddy. And since MJF was kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate, I could see him being like, hey, fuck them over because they suck. But really, it's just so the Hurt Syndicate didn't have to take the fucking pin. And unfortunately,
of course,
bit of a sloppy pin with Bandito at the end. Everything else was fucking awesome.
It's unfortunate too, because like we didn't really need the funky finish. You could, because like Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin could easily just be laying outside the ring.
Yeah, they could have.
Like they don't need to be taking the pin. They can just be they're big heavy boys. You can't expect someone to lift them up after fighting all for 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
No, they could have stayed like ringside, but apparently they didn't want to even be on camera for it.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Which is why you could just have him laying outside the ring.
Yeah,
look, like you could and pull the same thing that happened with Kill Switch. Kill Switch was in the way after the loss, right? Yeah. What did he do? He crouched real low and he shimmied as quick as he could out of camera view.
Dude, that's because he's got that 65 million years of experience. He knows what to do.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's hefty experience. Like that's like there's your 10,000 hours to become a master. What is that?
Oh, dude, that is like Grandmaster plus status, like prestiged, like hundreds of times over.
Like, do you just become a god at that point? Is he a god?
Yeah, dude. He's hit Ultra Instinct like 7 times over.
Like 7 times over.
Yeah. Look, I'm reserving my judgment fully on this, fully depending on the follow-up in the weeks to come.
Yeah.
That's where it's really gonna lie.
I feel like there is something here to have a good rivalry between the Hurt Syndicate and Brodito.
Mm-hmm. But also Gates of Agony with Ricochet.
Yes.
And whether MJF sits in all this. Like, all of that combined.
Well, you have him be the trickster. You have him be the one who actually weaves the web of bullshit that forces these three all to face each other again.
Yeah.
Maybe this time with the Hurt Syndicate walking away on top, despite all of MJF's antics. Something like that. Whatever.
But something like that, because, I mean, leading up to, All In, we were speculating that it was going to be, FTR taking on Hurt Syndicate, getting the win, having the belts on the line for when they face Cope and Christian. But it seems clear that we don't need the belts on the line for that at all, because they've kind of worked it perfectly outside of that.
Yep. This is when your writers actually care about the stories to some degree. They might not always succeed in getting you from point A to point B enough for you to still suspend belief and everything.
Yeah.
Where you're not drawn out. That because sure, that happens. Sometimes you just fall short story wise, but there's care.
Yeah.
This is like what we were talking about in the episode. This was this was not the forgotten episode. Schlock versus Slop.
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, this is still schlocky. All this, sure, because it's wrestling. There's always a level of schlock.
Yeah.
But it's not slop.
Yeah,
this works.
I think the key difference here is they are pivoting according to the responses of the audience. They're seeing what's working and how they need to adjust, instead of being in spite of what the audience expectations are, they are adapting to them and encouraging it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. God, so much good shit. But moving on, Unified Championship, Okada, Swerve, like the match itself, real good, but the post-match beatdown on Swerve from Okada was just fucking brutal.
It was. It reminds you that the Rainmaker can make it rain.
Yeah.
No matter what time.
Yeah, and then probably the most surprising thing of the night, but should have been expected, I guess, now in hindsight, was fucking Wardlow returning, beating the piss out of Swerve because he's joined the Don Callis family, which is just a roster of fucking hitters as it keeps expanding.
Yeah. Like, this is like Don Callis, man. This man knows how to pick talent. Like, him and Paul Heyman, another one of those two sides of the same coin kind of thing. But I feel like Don Callis is doing it better right now.
Don Callis is doing it better right now because Paul Heyman has this talent where when he attaches himself to somebody and they're successful, all the credit goes to Paul Heyman. When he attaches himself to somebody who fucking fails, a la Ryback, it's the talent's fault and not Paul Heyman's fault.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'll give you that. Yeah. That's right. Like, he can't really do that this time with the Vision or whatever they're calling themselves, because it's everybody's at fault in this one.
Yeah,
everybody's at fault. Everybody sucks on that one.
Yeah,
but
Don Callis,
though,
He spreads it out.
Yeah.
He's got his pin eaters, his Rocky Romeros, his Lance Archers, and he's got his heavy fucking massive stars in the making in Takeshita, his fucking cemented legends like Okada, and now he's got, another, like, okay, we're building somebody up in Wardlow.
I feel like he like you wouldn't want to fuck with Don Callis with a tower defense game.
Fuck no. He's got variety, he's got his weaknesses covered, and he's got somebody who in 2025 can still pull off the fucking top knot. The little man bun.
Yeah. I am surprised over and over and over again by the talent that he picks up and brings in. Because at no point can I say, has there been a miss?
No. They're all fantastic.
They're all fantastic. Yeah. And
like
not
Josh
everybody needs to
Alexander,
talk.
My God. Like, it was such a great debut for Josh Alexander, however many weeks ago it was now at this point. When he comes out, he's a surprise. He's, beloved by the crowd, and he immediately turns post-match on the loss and becomes a member of the Don Callis family. And now, like, he just fits in like a glove. They've done a decent job of not just, like, making him another guy, because he's there to take losses, but they still give him wins when it's unexpected and earned.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And a lot of the losses and stuff that they never mind. Sorry about that. Nope, we're good.
Okay.
I have my mom over helping me out with grandma today. Everybody. So nice. I have a little monitor, and she started calling me, but then also mom. So yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, no, like there is like a level that Don Callis has been able to achieve with his talent roster, and not have it be too much. Like it just has that kind of right feel, and it has that like Sinister Six kind of vibe, where like there's always someone who can counter something, who no matter who the rival is at this point. Like, oh, if I need someone who's more technical, I can grab this person. If I need someone who's more of just a slam down hitter, then I'll go with this person. Like, there is someone for everything.
Yeah. And I would say this, but I'm going to jump on our own fucking dick here when we talk about Dynamite. His introduction of his guys is fucking perfect, capped off with his piss poor fucking Spanish introducing Hechicero.
Oh my God. Yes. Like I said, this man has hit a certain level where, like, yes, him and Paul Heyman are two sides of the same coin, but one side of the coin is definitely worth a lot more right now.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Speaking of two sides of the same coin, Tony Storm taking on Athena for the AEW Women's World Championship in just a fucking brawl. Like, everything about this fucking hit for me. Everything.
This match, oh God, it shows why Athena was the next in line to go after the belt, and it shows why Tony Storm has the belt. This was an all-out fucking brawl, and it did not end the way that I thought it was going to end.
No,
I did not. I expected Tony to win, sure, overall. Like, that was my. I guess I wouldn't say assumption going into it, but I was leaning that way more so.
Yeah.
Not during the match.
No, during the match, Athena looked like a fucking beast throughout. I feel like we finally have an opponent that can make Tony look weak. Yep.
Like actually, I shouldn't say weak, vulnerable.
God, there was so many details in this match that I really loved. Like, the teasing of the TCM chicken wing being the finish throughout. Fucking them getting thrown into the LED barricade and then fixing it by throwing her back into it was fucking hilarious. And it worked. Dude,
that pile driver on the stairs, that bit was awesome. And when Tony bites her, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was sitting there watching it the first time, and I was like, if this connects, it's done. Like, this is it.
fucking Tony Storm hitting Billy Starks with the Storm Zero on the outside and taking her out for a long like her selling that was fucking great because she's just like, no, you've been neutralized for the rest of this match almost.
Like, you are done.
Yeah,
you are done.
Got the setup for the O face, where once again they set it up like it just comes out of nowhere. Fucking great on the like the ring apron. Fucking I love it. I love it.
Dude.
So fucking good.
And what I like is she's the type of champ where it's like it's what heels tend to get when they're a champ, where everybody wants to challenge you.
Yeah.
Everybody, not just like heels, not just faces. Everybody wants to challenge you. Usually, at least in my opinion, I feel like heels are the ones that tend to achieve that kind of status.
Yeah.
More so than a face. And she has bridged that gap completely. Like this is like everybody wanting to face off against Roman Reigns during his 4-year run.
Yeah, the 1,000, however many fucking days it was, the 13,
like 17, whatever it was, whatever it was to just beat fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, the obscene number of days it was. Look, everything about this worked for me, even like the outside interference. Mina Shirakawa coming back to save Tony from a chair shot and then chasing Billy Starks up the ramp. Fucking great. Just, Did
you see Tony's Instagram post with pictures of her and Shirakawa?
Yeah.
After the match,
dude,
where they were both fucking just beat up.
The fucking like after match video where it's Tony walking outside the arena and just being like, London, I love you, and just like falling to the floor and just being like,
dude. And her outfit too. Oh, dude. That like 18
wig and shit. The makeup that just, disintegrates as the match goes on. Great
rubs it off on everybody who comes near her.
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
Okay. All right, men's AEW World Championship match, Hangman, MJF. There's so much good about both of these men working together. Number one, they have fantastic chemistry. Number two, they both understand their characters perfectly. And number three, they both get storytelling in the ring better than, like, I would say most other wrestlers that have ever worked.
So we didn't have MJF for a little while. What was it, like a year or something like that? He was out. It was a while. I remember he was out. Yeah, he was out for a bit.
Yeah.
And then he came back and did that like ultra nationalist American gimmick, and then cut it off quickly because I think he realized like this is not the way to go right now.
He was doing that with the international title, and he renamed it like the United States something title and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still kind of doing it with this rivalry he's got going with Mystico right now, but that seems he seems to play it up more in Mexico than anywhere else.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's just more to rile up the crowd and everything.
Yeah.
Because, but for the most part, he's just an angry boy at the moment.
Yeah.
And the lead up into this match was perfect. The storytelling and everything to get us to this point, awesome. Absolutely loved it. It showed the lengths that MJF was willing to go to get what he wants, even if that means potentially setting someone on fire.
Yes.
And I feel like even though the ring may not have literally been on fire, it might as well have been from this match with the way these two were going at each other. This was fucking brutal.
Dude, it was really like MJF underestimating Hangman and like the lengths that Hangman's willing to go, and Hangman being like, no, you need to get up to my level, you fucking no fucking pop jackass. Like when he grabbed Hangman's arm when they're on the top turnbuckle and was like humped it, and Hangman turned it around, punched him, and then just like grinded on his fucking head before slamming him down. Fucking great. The teasing of like trying to get Hangman to get disqualified, fucking perfect. Like, just the steel chairs, the fucking Dynamite diamond ring, the fucking use of the contract and slamming his fucking head in with it. The
Yep.
only thing that didn't work was this fucking, like, the fake out 3 count with Hangman's foot being on the rope and, like, Bryce passing out. Like, that bit didn't really land. I think that needed a little bit more time in the workshop to get right.
I had fun with it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, like, it was
I
fine, but it wasn't that good.
I won't say it was perfect or nothing, but it was just enough for me. Because, like, I'm sorry, but like the fact, because the fact that we had so many situations pop up prior to this, leading into what could potentially be a loss for Adam Page short into his run. Because I'm not gonna lie, everybody, this match definitely, if you didn't have the seed of doubt going into this match, there was no way you didn't have it watching the fucking match.
No, I mean, initially, like, when Hangman first, started spouting some blood, was the indicator of, like, okay, they're gonna start, like, ramping things up. And then when MJF is just pissing blood and Hangman's is, like, closed up and he's got nothing but dry blood on him, and they're just beating the piss out of each other and getting real fucky with it, with a dead eye to a broken table on the outside. It was fucking nasty. I mean, these two just fucking get it. They do.
I think that's why the Briscoe foot on the rope moment worked for me, is because of the fact that it was a little lighthearted.
Yeah.
Like, just that little bit of lightheartedness in the bloodbath that ensued. Well, I shouldn't say bloodbath, because eventually the bath did stop. There was not enough blood to keep coming out.
Yeah, no, and later in the night, we got a flood of violence.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, semi-main event, I guess we'll call it. Damn near perfect. Main event, lights out steel cage match. Fucking perfect. Just right off the bat, using the New Japan style fucking steel cage, which is, it's got some give to it, which makes it feel like it could be a weapon inadvertently in itself, was fucking awesome. Ospreay, Tanahashi, Omega, Ibushi, and Darby Allin's entrances were fucking awesome. I fucking loved it. Capping it off with the Young Bucks getting introduced with their regular music and then doing the fucking record scratch to Mbop, and Kenny and Ibushi and Will fucking dancing to it in the ring was fucking perfect.
It was great.
Yeah, Death Rider's coming out, no nonsense. The overall match, like, I have never been laughing more and yet been equally watching between my fingers during a match, I think, ever before. Because there was lighthearted moments and pure fucking mind-boggling violence, thanks to, Mox with a fucking fork taking it to Darby's ear, and what was actually fucking perfect dark arts right there. Because it was perfectly safe, because Darby had already, like, sprung a leak, and he was just amping it up and not actually doing more damage, just making it bleed more. But it looked fucking violent as shit.
It looked brutal.
Yeah.
Nothing was as brutal, though, Alex, as the bag of weapons that was asked to be brought out beforehand by the Young Bucks. That bag was filled with what could only be seen as violence against diabetics.
Yeah, although they could have been the sugar-free ones, and then have been violence against your own colon.
Then that's violence against everybody. It probably was sugar-free because of how violently diuretic you'd be. I don't think that's a word, but it needs to be.
Dude, that was perfectly teased in the 0 Hour show with the Bucks being backstage, handing the bag to the stagehands, being like, get me the most devious things that you can put in this bag for our show later in the night, while on the table in front of them is like the tacks and the barbed wire and shit.
Thinking that's not enough for this match. It wasn't. You needed to bring out the sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah. Oh, God. There's so many fucking insane spots in this. I mean, it was a spot-heavy fucking mud show adjacent fucking death match. Key highlights was definitely, though, like Tanahashi climbing the ladder and threatening to climb the cage, and Will and Kenny being like, no, you got no fucking knees, you can't do this,
you can't. Oh God, this
the absolute insanity of Darby and fucking why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on his fucking name? What's his nuts? Gabe Kidd going off the top of the cage through the tables.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah,
that was fucked up. There was. It's hard to remember everything that happened in this match because there was so freaking much that happened.
There was so much insane shit. It was great. It was great.
This was because AEW doesn't normally live for the moments, but this was definitely live for the moment kind of wrestling. This was like, oh, you don't care about storylines, you only care about moments at WWE. Look, we can do it better than you.
Yeah, we're gonna give you like a fucking 20-minute moment. This is what this match was.
Yeah, and this match was insane. I've heard it been said. This is a perfect match.
Yeah.
Would you label it as such?
I think I would, because this was a feel good kind of perfect match. This wasn't like, Hangman and Mox Texas Death Match perfect match, because that was a gory, violent affair. This had a little bit more lightheartedness that I think balanced everything out extremely well, and also gave us a fantastic send off to Tanahashi, because we got the Hidden Blade One-Winged Angel leading into the High Fly Flow for him getting the pin, which I think just it warms everybody's fucking heart. On his last run, Tanahashi gets a win in fucking London in a fucking crazy ass match.
Oh yeah, and the fans went fucking nuts for him too. The fanfare that he got was awesome. This was quite like the kind of send off for his last time in London.
Yeah, dude, I want to say I think maybe the MVPs of this match though was the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah,
because they were doing fucking everything throughout, like beginning to end, just getting everything set up and getting people in their place, and just doing like every fucking crazy goddamn maneuver that they could in between.
This was them at their best for sure, because this was old school Bucks where they're completely, I should say completely, but for the most part they are guiding a match from beginning to end.
Yeah,
and making sure the spots are hit.
This reeks of like the Young Bucks being backstage with everybody, going through the plans, and actually nailing what the crowd reaction is gonna be at moment to moment, and being like, no, this is where we're gonna get the "this is awesome" chant. This is where we're gonna get the "fight forever" chant. Like, just go. This
goddamn. If we didn't, because the previous match I would have said was supposed to be the main event initially. If you would have asked me before watching this. Afterwards, though, oh fuck no. Oh fuck no.
No, off the charts. Awesome.
Like, both are bloodbaths, but one of them was a lot crazier in it.
One of them didn't have rules to abide by.
It really did not, and I think I have to agree. I do think that this was a perfect match. Yeah.
The follow-up and after match was fucking ridiculous in the best way, because we get the victory with the faces winning, them raising up the fucking cage and exiting, and then Mox and the Death Riders decide we're not done, we're going to attempt to murder Will fucking Ospreay and lock everybody else out. And I saw some people like online being like, what the fuck, why didn't they just like climb back in? Not apparently using their fucking eyeballs and seeing like Wheeler and Marino with fucking kendo sticks slapping the piss out of people every time they tried climbing and like jabbing them through the fucking cage, only for Ibushi to fucking throw his entire body at the cage and then hit a fucking punch combo on the door trying to open it, because my boy don't give up.
Oh man, god damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, he Ibushi's one of those types where it's like, my body is my weapon. Thank you.
Yeah, he don't give no fucks. Like, he'll fucking sacrifice his body to do whatever. I love him.
So, people who might complain about that kind of spot where the Death Riders do that, they might not have seen the match between Mox and what's his face from the Ops?
What, you?
Samoa Joe. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The same thing happened. The same exact thing happened. They saw their moment to bring the cage back down and keep them separated and whoop the fuck out of them, and they did that. So this is not unheard of from the Death Riders.
No, it's not.
The difference is now they don't have the belt on Mox.
Yeah, and eventually, we get reinforcements coming from the back from the ops. They raise the cage, they run off the Death Riders. It was an excellent use for both Swerve and Will to write them off TV.
Oh yeah, and plus you also have the added benefit of you didn't really kill the Death Riders, even though you thought you did. Like, we're still a fucking threat.
Yeah, and we can cover that more when we get to the rest of like AEW stuff. But let's waste some time, like WWE does every week with Raw, and get through some fucking pointless shit. First thing, Raw opens up, Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, OTC 1, whatever he's fucking calling himself now, just eats up a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
Until he gets interrupted by Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed to set up their Clash in Paris match. I don't want to knock this too hard because really it was just about the crowd in France to get some time with Roman Reigns and him to soak it up. That's what this was. It was just getting him in front of a crowd that paid to see big stars. That's what this was.
Yeah. That this was pointless. Otherwise, this could have been an email. Yeah. This could have been 2 promo spots that was pre-recorded.
Yeah. This could have been pre-show.
Yeah. God, again, I don't blame the wrestlers on this. I think this is management being like, we need you to take up 20 minutes. We don't have anything else available to do.
Yeah. Legitimately, the line from Roman telling Bronson Reed, "Oh, wait, you're Samoan. That means your ass belongs to me," feels like something that should have come up, weeks ago at this point.
Yeah. Maybe at Survivor Series. War Games.
Yeah, maybe when he was teaming with Solo, maybe
somewhere around then.
Yeah.
I didn't like that moment, and I didn't like Bronson's reply to it either, talking about with how he's technically not from the same island and stuff, and how you all bullshit. Yeah, he's like, oh, we were outcasts and all this, and it's like, no, this is why you have Paul Heyman near you, brother.
Yeah.
You don't need to speak.
You know what this segment needed? You know what this really needed? This needed Roman taking 3 tsunamis and Bronson Reed stealing his shoes again. That's what this segment needed.
They were literally calling him the tribal thief and the Shula Fala.
Yeah, the owner of the Shula Fala. Great.
Capitalize on it.
It's fucking funny. And it's it actually works. It makes sense. Run with that shit. Come on.
Yeah, you might as well hyper focus on it if this is the best you got.
Yeah.
At least we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh god. Anyway, still more just wasting time. We got Dragon Lee finally getting some TV time, but he's taking on JD McDonough in a match that really just means nothing, but was them doing great work. They were doing great stuff in there. Nasty fucking power bomb to Dragon Lee from JD in this that looked fucking great.
Yep.
But I don't know what this adds to. The
AJ and Dominic Mysterio storyline. This was, honestly believe this was only in service to that storyline. Match.
You're right. I completely forgot about that. Because I would have preferred, AJ Styles being a sneaky bastard wearing a disguise and sneak attacking Dominic Mysterio, but we've forgotten that was working.
I know. What the fuck? You know what it should have been? Mm-hmm. There should have been 2 Dragon Lees out there. Mm-hmm. When Dominic goes to fuck with Dragon Lee, all of a sudden there's 2.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know which one to go after. And then that Dragon Lee attacks Dom. And before the ref can disqualify Dragon Lee, he rips the mask off and it's AJ Styles.
You know what?
That would have been perfect.
I want to twist that. Make it El Grande Americano to be revealed to be AJ Styles, like another El Grande Americano, except it's AJ Styles. But we can all tell
There you
because
go.
he can't keep all of his luxurious hair underneath the
Yeah.
mask. Yeah,
Yeah, and he can't help but do this too.
yeah, he's got to do that. He's got to do that.
He's got to do that.
He's got to do that. He's got his phenomenal forearm. He's got to do the thing with the hood.
Yep.
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 Oh God, he can't help himself.
Yeah.
But no, this overall, this was a good match. Like this was not a bad match. The problem was that this was not in service to the two men wrestling in the ring. This was in service to two different men who interfered.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And that's not fair.
No, it's not fair. But is this what set up the match between Finn and AJ later in the night? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So that we're booking by the seat of our pants once again in WWE, or at least pretending to.
Like this would be a great rivalry. Both Dragon Lee and JD McDonough tend to put it on the line every time, as long as you give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
Run with it. These two are psychopaths when it comes to treating their bodies with respect. Like,
oh God, they are both willing to take risks, and that's kind of rare in WWE matches these days.
yeah, let these two boys run. Yeah. Don't chain them up anymore. Let them run free. Let's see what happens.
Let the big dogs run. Let them run. Get them off the porch.
And especially when one of the dogs has a way bigger head than the body size, like you're going to expect some hilariousness to happen, like falling over, needing like a balloon to hold the head up properly so the feet don't fall up and over.
I don't know how Corey Graves hasn't referred to him as a fucking pit bull yet, because they refer to like every short person who's built tough to be a pit bull, and they just haven't done it with JD yet. I think they're too busy calling him a Funko Pop.
Well, you could even argue bulldog though, because bulldogs tend to have way bigger heads for the size of their body. Like he's a bulldog.
He's a French bulldog. He's got the big old head, massive, like 5 head, bulging eyes. It's JD McDonough.
Bulging eyes, looking every which way, but where they need to.
Especially because they're in France, for fuck's sake. Come on,
dude. Oh, dude. You know what? That would have been perfect.
Birmingham for Raw, so that.
Wait. Do it anyways. Actually, rivalry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Next match, Penta taking on Kofi because he had Xavier Woods last week, and probably Woods still selling the neck injury for like the past week, both backstage and on screen, is just like understated and awesome. I feel bad because the New Day are probably doing some of the best work as heels, and we're not seeing a lot of it on screen, unfortunately.
Yeah, that we are not getting really anything with the tag team division. I know that while filming this right now for you and me, Clash in Paris has been going on, and there was definitely a tag team match in Clash of Paris. But
I believe that's the SmackDown titles, not Raw.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, in general, for WWE, like tag team doesn't matter.
No.
For men, like it's an afterthought. So of course these guys,
for the women.
it exists more technically than the men's, in my opinion, because there's more meat to the bone on that one.
I'm trying to remember the actual tag teams for the women right now. So we got Alexa and Charlotte, Secret Hervis.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, and it's still better than the men's division, and the men's is literally saturated.
Yeah,
it's annoying. It's
God.
But this match proved why the New Day needs to be on TV and in the ring more often, whether they are together in the ring or just one of them is in the ring. They are captivating.
They are captivating, and I would actually take as a consolation prize them on commentary, because they're fucking hilarious on commentary too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you couple that with Penta, who just has Riz for days.
Yeah.
The fans fucking love him. Like, you have gold here. Like, instead of just throwing the matches last minute into the lineup, let's put some weight behind the storyline. Like, you could have a storyline here.
I got an idea. Let's move Phoenix to Raw so we can actually get some fucking TV time with his brother.
brother,
Mm-hmm.
he would get even less TV time, probably both of them, because it's the tag team division.
Yeah. Oh God, I just want them to like do something with the tag team division, and that feels like the only solution in my head right now.
I feel like they were like, we need the Motor City Machine Guns. We need to revitalize the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
But they forgot the one other step they need to do, which is actually put the weight of the company behind the tag team division.
Hey, they will
Sure.
probably next week on SmackDown, post PLE, where we'll get another fucking phenomenal fucking tag team match where they'll do like, I don't know, maybe a ladder match or something like that, and it'll be awesome.
Right.
And then everyone will forget about it by the time, you know, WrestlePalooza fucking comes around.
Like, they had literal gold by putting the belts on Motor City Machine Guns.
Mm-hmm.
They had literal gold when putting the belts on the Street Profits.
Yeah.
They had literal gold when putting the belts on New Day.
Yeah.
They have not capitalized on any of these
No,
for storylines.
All the runs have been terrible. We've gotten a handful of great matches and nothing else.
It's weird. You have like all of this history of tag team wrestling to go off of with promo work and everything, just fucking decades of it. And it's like they're trying to act like none of that exists.
Dude,
like,
how great was that fucking insane fucking SummerSlam match for the tag belts and the TLC, and just like how I mean, it was overbooked, it was ridiculous, it was off the charts, like dumb, but in the best way.
Yeah, it hit all the notes.
Yeah.
It was like when you're resuscitating someone, and they only come back for a moment. For that moment, they're 100% themselves. They're like, oh, hey, whoa. And then like that was the tag team division being resuscitated for that moment.
I think what it is there is so much focus on the wrong people in the tag team division. Because how often do we see fucking Los Garza and DIY on TV week to week compared to everybody else?
Yep. And don't get me wrong, DIY is great. I love it, and I love Los Garza too. Like,
but
they're
they've
all
got
great.
No fucking characters.
Nothing. Like DIY's best moment in recent history was the rivalry between them and the Motor City Machine Guns with the fallout of the friendship. That was the best moment they had, other than Ciampa losing his beard because he fucked up and shaved it too close to the skin.
No, he fell and like had a cut. That's why he had to shave it.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
That's
I was
not
trying
a reference to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mistake. Was my own hand of not checking to make sure that my guard was on my trimmer. That's my mistake. Ciampa's mistake was he had an injury and that was medical. Okay.
So I shaved down, not completely down, obviously.
Yeah.
And I even did this. I did not fuck up one time.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of fuck ups, we had Becky Lynch coming out, cutting a promo on the Birmingham crowd, and getting a lot of fucking real world heat from one Kelly Osbourne for mentioning her father and Birmingham in the same sentence, and unfortunately was not saved by Nikki Bella coming out there at all.
No, and while everybody was getting pissed off at her about that, I'm sitting here going, yes, more. Let's actually have something here that's fun to watch.
Let's actually have a reason to boo Becky, for fuck's sake.
I don't even really, say what you will about Ozzy. Like, my issues with him was more that he was a raging Zio.
Well, yeah.
Than anything else. But she's a heel. She is allowed to go to a city and say and talk shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
I think the problem was they didn't clear it with the Osbournes first. I think if they had done that, all this would have been a nothing. Like, it would have been a well-executed, funny-ass fucking promo line.
I personally feel like that doesn't need to be cleared, though. Like,
it's a little soon.
I mean, yeah, sure. But have we stopped our title card moments? Even though Hulk Hogan passed, we did him the same fucking day he died.
Yeah, we did. Fuck, dude, I was on fucking social media finding every goddamn obit about Hulk Hogan, putting "fuck the Hulk Hogan" underneath it all.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
but-
putting chic memes out there like crazy.
Yeah. That being said, I don't really care that much. I understand why Kelly Osbourne would be insulted and pissed off. That's it. I personally don't give a shit. I thought it was funny. It was a funny fucking line.
Yep.
Was it too
I thought
soon?
it was great.
Maybe. Whatever. I don't
Sure.
give a shit.
Don't care.
Give me a reason to boo Becky. Really.
Yeah. I feel like her being that style of a heel where she's bringing in some real world shit
Yeah.
actually has some momentum in my book, like for this run, because otherwise it's been kind of boring. Nothing against Becky.
Nothing against
It's
Becky. She's had
it's
good
more
matches. She's had
Yeah.
a decent rivalry with Lyra. I want a reason to actually boo her because this entire run, I don't think anybody in the crowd has done anything but cheer for her.
Yep. I don't think she's hit that point where people are like, oh wait, she really is a heel.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just waiting for her to transition back to a face. And I'm not going to lie to you. I think John Cena's partly to blame for this.
Probably a little bit. Also doesn't help that she got a banger new entrance music from the Wonder Years.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, this was not a really good spot in general, sure.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of meh. And then you had Nikki Bella coming out and just being meh.
Look, nothing against Nikki Bella and her contribution to the women's division in WWE or her star power. It's just that talent-wise, she's been lapped about 6 times over. Like, the roster has leveled up. There's a new standard of expectation, not just in promo work, but also in ring ability. And it's a nostalgia act at this point. It's a nostalgia act for probably one of the not great periods of WWE on top of it to begin with.
Well, I feel like the culmination is going to be Becky laying down the belt to Nikki at some point so that Nikki can have a belt that is not Divas related.
That's one thing. The other aspect of it, though, is because, corporations like WWE are fucking thin-skinned, we're not getting her sister Brie involved because her husband works for AEW. So we're missing that aspect of what the people actually want, which is, the Bella twins working together and doing some shenanigans. But we're not going to have that.
Which would be fun for the women's tag team fucking division.
Oh, hey, yeah, that thing that barely exists. Yeah.
Goddamn. Goddamn. It fucking annoys, because I love tag team wrestling. There is just something really fun and innovative that comes from tag team wrestling. Fucking capitalize on it, especially when you have some women who are some fucking bangers out there who will go toe to toe, 10 toes to the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of,
come on.
Rhea Ripley taking on Roxanne. Just fucking great way to play, like, okay, Rhea being a fucking monster and Roxanne being the small, scrappy, cheating little asshole. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, like, Raquel had to come out and basically protect her from Rhea.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she really needed to, because Roxanne was like hyper focusing on the knee and shit. Like, I think Roxanne had a good game plan out there. It's just that you have a veteran like Rhea Ripley. Like, you got to do whatever you can.
Veteran Rhea Ripley.
I know.
Still, like, under 30.
I know, but let's be real. She's the OG crowd now at this point.
Dude, at this point, like, she is probably up there with all of the greatest women wrestlers that WWE has ever had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's not even counting her in-ring talent, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, just in the idea of being a wrestler without any of the wrestling aspects, she is S tier. Yeah. Then you couple in her S tier in-ring ability. Like, oh, yeah. She is literally probably, at least for WWE, the best that WWE's ever had.
She has been a factor in all of the best matches they've had this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not to discount like Tony Storm or anything, 'cause I think Tony's still better.
Oh, yeah.
But Rhea's amazing.
couple that with Io coming out to make the save and them building up them two working together, and the tension between Io and Asuka and Kairi Sane being like divorced parents, and poor little Kairi Sane just, she's just a little kid. She just wants everybody to get along. She doesn't want 2 Christmases. She wants one Christmas with her family.
I know. She's like, I always do this, but now I need to start doing this to one. Mm-hmm. We need to be one family.
Yeah. Oh God.
I don't want to have to go between houses.
Yeah, it is quietly one of the better storylines that they're doing right now.
Yes, it is. And it's one of those that I think I was begging for like a year ago, right before Asuka went out.
Yeah.
Was some sort of resolution to Damage Control. Mm-hmm. And I wanted it when Dakota was around before getting axed. And we couldn't because Asuka was out for a while. So it made sense why it couldn't happen. But I do wish we were getting this sort of resolution like 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah, that would have been better. Speaking of, we also had another one of those Bayley promos where she's, in some indiscriminate location and hearing her own voice from the past multiple times, because there's different aspects of her that are challenging for top position right now.
Yeah.
They're well done, but I'd like to see some progress on a week-to-week basis instead of the same thing 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, that's the problem with WWE a lot of times. It feels like they just spin their wheels with people.
They spin their wheels till they get the big moment, and then they spin their wheels again.
Yeah. And it's annoying. Like, there's no progress really made.
Yeah. Speaking of no progress being made, we had AJ Styles defeating Finn Balor for, a decent fucking match, because these two are fucking pros, like, to the umpteenth degree. They're fucking great. I mean, they're not going to
former Bullet Club members.
Yeah, leaders. Fucking
that's right.
Father and the guy who usurped him later on, like, fucking awesome. I love these guys together. I love them separately. It's just there was, fine. It was just fine.
I mean, there was some devastating moments.
Yeah,
it's not like there wasn't.
No,
like, because you know what you're gonna get from these two.
Yeah, it was a good, solid match that just buys time till we get, Styles taking on Dominic.
That's the annoying part, because don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the idea, like, with Dominic going, hey, take care of AJ so I don't have to.
Yeah.
What I would have enjoyed was I think what would have worked better for this is Finn throwing the match.
Either Finn throwing the match or them teasing some dissent within the Judgment Day of Finn being like, maybe I'll come for your belt. Maybe I'll come and take the IC title. Like let's make this a triple threat at Clash in Paris. So I'll be there in your corner to keep you protected, but instead he's like sneaking, trying to get a win on Dom and get the belt for himself.
You know what? That plays into Dom fucking him over to win the belt.
Yeah.
Because he did his frog splash, knocking Finn off of the pin and then taking the pin for himself.
Yeah.
You know what? That's some beautiful storytelling, Alex. That's because you care enough about the story.
I enjoy these characters, and I want to see them do interesting things. I don't know what's so hard about that.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, these are like when we were playing with our action figures growing up.
Yeah.
Like, it's all it is. I just care. I cared about those storylines. Just because I put a G.I. Joe or 100 maybe into a microwave with copper wire tied around them so it would melt through them instantly does not mean I didn't care. I cared about that storyline. That G.I. Joe died for a cause.
And that cause...
my entertainment.
Yes. Speaking of entertainment, main event, Braun Breaker, LA Knight. It is what it is. I mean, they're...
It was you know what?
Yeah, like
this was a solid match between what is originally two mid-card boys taking over that top slot.
Yeah, this was good, like, momentum building for both of them.
Yeah, it just wasn't amazing, is all. It just was good.
It was good. It was your average Raw main event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think really one of the big standouts was the that Frankensteiner.
Mm-hmm.
That's always kind of a moment though, because that snap that he does with it is insane.
He's got an insane snap, and he's got the best spear in the fucking game. Which is
That's what's crazy too. He doesn't need to do the spear technically. Like I believe like the Frankensteiner would have been enough.
yeah.
Of like that oh shit moment kind of deal in the middle of a match. Like this might be over.
Yeah.
But he gets two. He's overpowered. He gets the Frankensteiner. He gets the spear.
And
the best spear.
I'm gonna put this up there too. Understated, his fucking flying shoulder tackle. That looked amazing in this too.
Well, I think because it looks more like a flying headbutt in many ways.
It looks like he launches himself with zero regard for who's on the other side. Similar like when Darby does his dive through the ropes. Like he's just like, you know what? You're in my way. I'm launching myself at, fucking Mach 3. Good luck.
Like if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not.
Mm-hmm. I don't care what happens either way.
God. This was like, it was an average match, technically, but it was still probably one of the better matches of the night.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there wasn't that many matches to begin with.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, post match we got CM Punk and Jey Uso coming out to make the save to keep the Vision from beating down LA Knight. And as it was teased earlier in the night with Roman, Jey Uso just decides, I'm taking everybody out. Instead of playing it smart and doing it mid match at Clash in Paris, I'm gonna let everybody know ahead of time that I'm out for myself. I'm a target too.
Yeah. God, Jay knows how to capitalize on a moment these days, and I fear that WWE will still not care enough.
I think the problem is they're booking him like a dumbass babyface and just not paying attention to like, oh no, like what would an intelligent person do in this moment? It's like, no, let's just foreshadow everything up front because we need to spoon feed our audience the teases and storylines that we're going to do.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. And I think it's such a wasted potential because of how naturally he has the audience behind his back right now.
Oh, yeah. It's undeniable. And unfortunately, it's going to be sacrificed to, Seth retaining because I can't have him and his big faction look weak on his first title defense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Should we burn through SmackDown? Because there was like one thing that was interesting on this whole show. No, I'll give it two. Because the opening promo with John Cena and Logan Paul went for fucking ever, but at least John Cena had some good fucking trash talk in there.
Yeah, I mean, John Cena was definitely throwing in a bit of reality into his responses to Logan Paul, because he was definitely like chiming in on like, yeah, you're making the news, but like for all the wrong fucking reasons.
Yeah, it's got the hallmarks of the best Cena promos where he destroys his opponents with facts and logic.
Yeah.
He takes the real world shit to like the proper level. Like he doesn't go, deep down in the grime and the muck. He keeps it to like the top level headlines.
I feel like he had a perfect moment though to be like, you can't scam me out of this match like you scammed your fans.
Yeah.
He had a moment and he didn't take it. And I'm kind of upset about that because like, if you're going to trash talk him, you might as well go that extra fucking mile at this point. Yeah. Like, screw it. The dude knows he's an outsider. He knows that he's not liked. And it's not just like he's a heel. Like, this dude is legitimately fucking hated. Like, if people could burn his soul, they would burn his soul.
I did enjoy the reference to the top 25 influencers and him not being on the list at all. That got me. That got me.
Yeah, that was good.
Also, I was incredibly surprised by both of their attempts at French. Logan being more successful, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I actually, because I've seen Cena speak different languages.
Yeah.
So I would have assumed he would have been better.
Yeah, I think he put more focus on the Mandarin Chinese.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the Hollywood market really is, though. Mm-hmm. You're not going to come out there and be like, oh, comment allez-vous, s'il vous plaît?
Yeah. Anyway, Long ass opening to SmackDown, leading to the first match. For some reason, we got Alexa Bliss taking on Chelsea Green because we're gonna do a women's tag title with the Secret Service at some point, maybe. I don't know. Don't know when. Just
I feel like there is a storyline here that they could capitalize on, and this was just filler.
Yeah.
Like, that's how shitty is that? This is the opening match.
Yeah, it was a filler match,
and they're treating it as filler. And you have two greats in there. You have a legend, Alexa Bliss, in there.
Yeah,
and you have an upcoming star like Chelsea Green, who has been able to pivot from being solely a comedic wrestler into now being considered a threat.
Yeah, it's surprisingly well executed threat. The only thing is there's just like not enough meat on this bone yet.
I feel like they're the meat's there. They're cutting. They, like, you know how like when someone's going to make like a tomahawk steak and they want to keep all the excess bone, so they cut like around and bring it down a bit. I feel like the writers at WWE took that honk and started just hammering their goddamn knife on the top of the bone, thinking something would happen.
Yeah. This definitely felt like kind of a scramble. There was some issue with Piper not being able to be on the show. I don't think they revealed it at all, but some sort of...
I don't know the reason.
Yeah, could be travel shenanigans, could be something else. I don't know. But this was just like, okay, we need to slot this in somewhere. Let's do the first match of fucking SmackDown because everybody's going to forget about it because we got, John Cena and Logan Paul opening up.
Well, and it's stupid too, because it's like, do they not play their own fucking video game? If you were to pull this fucking shit in 2K25 or even prior, you're getting a poor opening quality at the end of the show.
Well,
like,
I mean, they've got enough star power to carry a match, but they don't have a storyline strong enough to carry the match. Like right now, it's feeling very stale, even though it's only been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, though. They're just throwing it out there at like some random ass match. There's no thought behind it. Like, you need to put some more weight to this.
There's been no escalation, I think, is the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even feel like it should be a thing.
Yeah, it could be a thing, but they're just not making it a thing.
I think one of the best parts of this entire segment was literally that super kick that Alba Fire did.
Oh yeah, that looked great.
That looked great.
Yeah. Less great was the following match, which Michin taking Kiana James for reasons.
Because she got handed a business card.
No, she stole a business card that was handed to somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Honestly, like 3-second fucking match. There's nothing to really talk about here other than the beatdown afterwards, which started out pretty fucking poor and then ended okay because Julia did that. Like she had Kiana James trap Michin with the arms behind her, threw the flying knee in one of a massive fucking whiff. Like I know they covered it with the camera angles, but it did not look like it connected with any sort of impact whatsoever.
I don't think there was an angle that could have made that look any better. You could tell it was a whiff.
Yeah. Like if they could have done what they did last week with John Cena and Logan Paul, where they re-recorded at the end of the show segment where he threw the punch, they would have done it for this.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alex is not kidding everybody. This was a 3-second, maybe 5-second match. The bell rang, then it got rolled up, and it was over. Like it was literally done.
Yeah. Kiana James went to throw her purse into Michin's face. She dodged it, rolled her up. Match over. Which I'm okay with that technically,
if the idea was to actually make Michin look like a fucking Stone Cold Killer. I don't think that's the intent, though. There's a moment there to kind of do that and be like, see, Michin's actually a lot better than we're actually realizing and all that, and then throw some weight behind her. I could this would be a perfect moment for that, to kind of throw her out there as like a Bobby Lashley type.
Yeah.
where she just ends a match immediately. Maybe not with heavy hands, but with like a quick roll up, what have you.
I'm trying to remember the female wrestler that got released last year that had that flash win on Natalia that they amped up.
Oh yeah,
what was her name? Was it Aaliyah? I think there was this.
It might have been.
There was the storyline with Natalia getting like the Guinness Book of World Record, like fucking award, and then she had that fucking match against Aaliyah, who like rolled her up fucking immediately, and it was like, oh hey, new record for fastest match in the fucking world. This is what it was. Like same idea.
Yeah. Yes. But no, I don't think what will be any good payoff though. Like I feel like there's a storyline here to have some fun with, and WWE is just gonna fucking ruin it.
I mean, they're gonna fuck. They've already fucked. It feels like they're ruining Julia in real time. Like,
yep,
there was something there to being like, okay, we'll give her a mouthpiece because she hasn't had a lot of time practicing, straight English and being fluent in it. So we'll give her, somebody to do a lot of talking for her. Smart move, and then not actually building anything beyond that.
Well, they originally were trying to sell her like an assassin type, essentially. Like she'd come in and just get you, which was cool in the very beginning when they showed her off with her and Roxanne before they went to their respective divisions.
Yeah,
they've done nothing with that, nothing with it, nothing for it. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, we have Julia.
Yeah, it literally is like we signed Julia so nobody else can have her.
Yep,
and. I'm sorry, but I think the right move for building her up, especially considering you put a belt on her, is to just have her do fucking badass matches because that's what she's the best at.
They don't even have to be long matches if you don't want them to be.
No.
Just have it be all gas, no breaks. The entire match. Just have it be this fucking brawl fest.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of weeks they release Michin again.
Right?
Because they did the same thing with Giovanni Vici when they like, hey, remember this guy? Oh, Flash lost. Now he's gone.
Yep. Now 30-day or 90-day or whatever it is, non-compete.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I agree. You know what else the WWE is just fucking wasting?
Oh, please go on.
Randy Orton and fucking Drew McIntyre.
Oh, come on. This was okay.
These two made it fun.
Yeah.
The storyline they're forced to be in is not fun.
Oh, you mean the storyline is, hey, Cody's not here, so let's fight each other instead. Yeah.
Like we've already seen that little bit of animosity that was left after the match between Cody and Randy Orton. There's something there for him to come out to initially maybe defend Cody and all that.
Yeah.
But then after Cody's gone, be like, nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Right now. Screw him. Like, you can have fun with that. You don't need Randy Orton to be like Cody's fucking knight in shining armor.
No, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
No,
there's enough between these two to just have that be it. Like,
look, we proved with the whole like Punk feud that Drew McIntyre can carry a feud by himself when his opponent is not going to be around for a couple of weeks. He did a great job of it with Punk.
Yep.
Including Randy in this, I feel like was literally just to get a handful of RKOs in front of the French crowd.
Yes. I feel like you are correct.
Yeah.
Which, sure, don't get me wrong. I think the French audience deserves to have many an RKO out there for themselves. I wish everyone would have a bouquet of RKOs that they could indulge themselves with.
Yeah, that's great.
I just don't. I'm just annoyed with their writing right now, really badly. Other than the other shit, so I feel like they're wasting these two on this.
I don't know if they're being wasted, so to speak. This is one of those like let it play out like storylines, because I have faith in both of these performers making something decent out of it. It's just the fucking creative is in the fucking trenches of dog shit right now.
And I wonder, I part of me wonders, like, is it really creative not caring, or is it they're writing with both hands tied behind their back and learning how to like hold a pen with toes at this point?
And they got the monkey toes.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
I pick shit up all the time with my toes. I can write with my toes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think this was placed where it was on the card, simply because they knew people were not gonna be really up for Street Profits taking on Mellow Don't Miz.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah.
I don't like. I fucking Mellow has just like his stock is actively dropping. Like,
yep.
This has been sell stock in Mellow for almost the entire year, and it is fucking cratering. And the Miz being paired with him is now making it worse. Like, they had potential to make something of it. There's been a couple of moments where, oh, that was actually entertaining, but now it's just a fucking anchor around his neck.
Yeah, it's heavier than the Dre necklace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And God, I'm just glad that the Street Profits got a win, because that was the only highlight of it.
That was literally what I was about to bring up, was that if the Street Profits lost to Mellow Don't Miz, people should literally just stop watching altogether.
Like, their credibility would be in the fucking toilet.
They've already done it last week with was it the Motor City Machine Guns? Lost to them cleanly too, mind you. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that both The Miz and Mello have technically been at WWE longer. The Motor City Machine Guns are they're the ones who redefined fucking tag team wrestling for like the last 10 years or so. Like, no.
You know what I think it is? I think what it is the Motor City Machine Guns. They need better haircuts. Because Saban's been rocking that fucking cut since like the early 2000s. He needs to mix it up a little bit. Shelly, he's done some different things over the time. Some of them successful, some of them not. But Saban, you need a better haircut, bro. It's just not working for you. It's never been good luck for you. I
think Shelly, he's rocking that Resident Evil 1 or 2, was it? Maybe 3. 3 with the one side being cut, buzzed short, that like women fell in love with for like that decade. He rocks it hard though, because there's like a couple of like etched in lines that are added to it that look really cool and futuristic.
He gets lined up good.
But yes, you are correct. What's his face? Having Saban having basically the dad cut for the last like fucking 12 years. Like, he could try something new.
It's time to try something new, because it's doing him zero favors.
You know what it could be though? Because I did the same haircut for fucking years because I was losing my hair. Maybe he's losing his hair and he's afraid to do any other haircut.
I mean, there's a lot of successful bald wrestlers embrace it.
You're right. Oh, dude, he still has enough hair where he could do the Friar Tuck.
He could.
We need a wrestler with a good Friar Tuck out there.
Yeah. The only thing that's probably better than that is that we don't have anybody with the fucking broccoli hair in WWE.
We don't.
Yeah.
The closest is... I think the closest is probably... what's his face? God, why can't I'm picturing him. For the Donnybrook match, he's facing off against Rusev.
Oh, Sheamus?
Sheamus. And it's not even broccoli hair.
No, it's not.
Like, it just, from a distance, it kind of looks like broccoli hair.
No, it's a carrot top.
It's a carrot top, yeah.
Thank you.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. Anyway, main event, U.S. Championship match, Sami Zayn taking on Solo. And, if this was anybody else except Sammy, I'd be more upset. But Sammy, crowd loves him, rightfully so.
The only annoyance I have, the only gripe that I'm going to say is that I feel like this belt is beneath Sammy and his reputation. I feel like he should be going after the heavyweight belt or the undisputed.
Derek, this is clearly a ploy to keep Sammy busy and keep him out of the main event scene, because they have other plans instead of capitalizing on the story that they've been building for Sammy for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
They have the same potential with his story of being the underdog going up for these belts, like they did with fucking Cody. Like you could have that same energy with it. Like, in more so, he's a ska boy. Yeah. You can't hate a ska boy.
Look, the worst thing I can say about this is that this has made the MFTs completely fucking pointless, because they had what it was, who came out? It was Jimmy and who else came out? Fuck, who was it? Sola or Jacob Fatu.
Fatu.
Yeah, and they were completely worthless against them, and even with a numbers advantage.
Yeah. I mean, obviously with Jacob Fatu, you can't have him like not look great.
No.
So,
especially with that fucking shirt, because he's got the best looking shirt in the fucking merch store right now. That thing is so fucking cool.
Yeah, like, but here's my problem. If the MFTs are supposed to be considered a threat at all, why are his goons acting like fucking putty soldiers?
Because that's all they are, Derek. They are like, they are generic goon squad.
Yeah, like these are the generic goons that like Penguin would hire for the very front entrance, because he knows Batman's gonna kick their fucking asses and get in still. It's weird.
Yeah,
and I don't like it.
If they were in the credits of a Batman animated show, they would not be named characters.
Okay. To give more credence to that, fucking what's his face, the tall one, Loa. Yeah, Tall Loa.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's Tonga. It's Tonga. It's not even Loa.
Is it? Oh, it's a Tonga. Sorry, Tonga. He's a fucking. His name is the same as what he is. He is tall.
Yeah.
I hate it, Alex. I hate it. I don't care if that's his real name. That means his parents didn't like him. Like,
yeah, they were just. It's like naming your kid fucking Jeeves. You're just like, no, you're gonna be a fucking butler. Come on.
You're the help.
Yeah, you're the help.
God damn.
Should we cheer ourselves up with some fucking Dynamite? Should we just pivot right to that? Because opening up. Okay, so they're in the 2300 arena, the formerly ECW arena, as it's affectionately known, home of hardcore. Opening up so fucking hot with the crowd just being so into it, and we're getting FTR coming out, and I loved the idea of Paul Turner's out there for the match that, you know, was supposed to open the show, but FTR comes out and they want to air out their grievances. They've got problems. Paul Turner, you fucked us over. Why don't you apologize and resign, because you made us look like fools? It's fucking great. And fucking Cash getting it in with that FedEx dude who obviously just came there right after his shift was fucking great, and they were fucking going at each other that the cameras had to cut away.
I loved it. I actually thought those two were gonna kind of go to blows for a moment. Like, I thought this was a work. I thought we were about to get something. Like, this guy's some random like local talent that I'm just not recognizing or something.
No.
And like, we're about to see this random fucking brawl happen. Like, that's the level that back and forth between these two hit.
Yeah, dude, that's just fucking Philly, dude. That's just fucking Philly. They'll throw batteries at you. Come on. When you win.
It was so good. This had a very ECW vibe.
Whole show was nailing the vibes.
Dude. And fucking, I loved fucking Paul being like, I have 27 years experience as a ref. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I am a professional, and I'm going to keep it professional. So much so that fucking Cope comes out. They hit his fucking music. He comes charging out there. He's looking over his shoulder like, fucking Christian, where the fuck are you? Come on, dude.
Where are you?
Quit fucking around. Only for Christian to actually be in the ring, sneaking up behind Stoke to hit him with the fucking kill switch.
Yep. So fucking good. I what I love is these guys are old timers, but they're making it brand new, because we're already sold on the idea of these two being back together. There was no need to try and sell us on it. We were pre-sold. We had it. We've invested in this decades at this point. It feels like.
Oh god. And I gotta put over fucking Christian like I always do. Him grabbing that mic and like talking to Dax and Cash about like, oh hey, and I hear you've got some fathers, and Cope grabbing it, being like, no, and the crowd rejecting him and being like, you're all a bunch of fucking sick. I was handing the mic back to Christian and be like, your fathers are dead, bitches.
God, okay, that's the thing. Christian has hit a level in his life where he is everybody's father.
Yeah.
No one has a father but him.
Mm-mm.
And you want to know how I know? A father wouldn't come running out the front to come run down there and whoop some ass. No.
Mm-mm.
A father would be smart about it and would go out there and come up behind them.
Yeah.
Like they would with their children to scare them.
Mm-hmm. Hit him with that dad strength.
And exactly. That dad energy, dude. I'm telling you.
God.
Like I can't tell you how many times I have caught Maya, like knowing she was doing something bad just because I know her, because I am her father.
Yeah.
Her puppy father.
Mm-hmm.
Or how many times my reflexes, my fatherly reflexes have kicked in, which he also has to an exponential level. It's like fucking Saitama levels of reflexes. Like for me to be able to catch her when she's falling off the bed.
Mm-hmm. I gotta be careful with that. Like I tried catching Dracula because he was like up here the other day.
Uh-huh.
He jumped off and I tried catching him, and like he had his fucking claws out and you can see.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. He gotcha. He found the groove and just slid along, man.
Yep, yeah. He was, I should know better. Just let him do it. Just let him do it. He's fine. He's made of rubber.
You should let that, when you go to cut some beef jerky, brother, let him be the one to cut, because like he found the seam and he followed through. Like that's how you get those perfect cuts before dehydrating, man.
Yeah. Oh god. Anyway, this was a good setup to the fucking call out for All Out with CNC taking on FTR.
This was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like this had everything mixed in. This had weight to the match between the two and the rivalry between the two. This had a lot of fun antics going on, both between the two groups and with the fan interactions and the ref interactions. Like this had everything.
Yeah.
It had everything.
It fit the vibe perfectly. It was a great opener to a fucking show.
Seriously.
And it didn't overstay its welcome.
It did not.
Mm-hmm.
And what was great is that it was a nice lead into what we had next, Alex.
Yes. Daniel Garcia, Jon Moxley, in just a grudge match, basically. Like Daniel Garcia is upset that he is not the one who, took down the Death Riders, but he still wants, his shot at Mox. And Mox is more than happy to like take on all challengers still. And God, there was great physical chemistry between these two, because Daniel Garcia was doing this shit like trying to go blow for blow against Mox, and Mox was just muscling out of shit, just being like, are you kidding me? I got like 100 pounds on you, small fry. Let's fucking go.
I fucking love that, because like having seen Mox in person, you forget how big he actually is as a guy, because Daniel Garcia is closer to my size and your size.
Yeah.
Like like the average guy size. Like Mox is a beast in comparison.
Yeah.
Like Mox takes up the width of two of us, technically. Like you don't hold him in something if you're smaller than that. No. You need two of you.
Yeah. And God, the execution of like Garcia realizing his mistake and shifting to being like, no, I'm going to be more technical. I'm going to go for submissions. I'm going to wear him down. And Mox fighting out of it and like crawling because he knows that's like a weakness for him. Great stuff.
Going after the knee and actually making Mox like regret going down to the ground with him.
Yeah.
Like it was good shit. And okay, so it ends everybody with Mox pinning Daniel Garcia.
Rightfully
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, rightfully
yes.
So. Former AEW world champ right there.
What I loved was the aftermatch, though.
Oh, please. With Yuta?
With Yuta coming up and taking the mic. And all the while, you've got Mox trying to hug and give respect to Daniel Garcia. And Daniel going, no, I don't want it. No. over and over again, dude. It was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was a great moment where we see Wheeler grab the mic and start talking, being like, why the fuck is Wheeler this little bitch ass talk in place of anybody else? And then we see them just framed perfectly in the back behind them having this interaction.
And I love that the fans at no point allowed Yuta to actually really speak, because him and Dominic Mysterio have that same energy about them where you just want to yell over them.
Yeah, they're little piss babies that you just want to yell at.
you just want to yell at them.
Yeah.
But I think Garcia though looked amazing in the match.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved how Mox was like, hey brother, come here, bring it in. You did great. You almost literally got me. Like that was really, really good. And Daniel going, no, I'm going to get you next time. I got you.
Yeah, it was definitely Mox just being like, I'm going to little bro you so hard right now.
It was so good. This was a great match, though. If y'all haven't, this is one to watch, because it was nice to see. Mox has constantly, for the last like 3 or 4 matches now, has kind of been on the ropes each time.
Yeah.
After losing the belt, but not in such a way where he looks weak.
Mm-mm.
And it's always against a wrestler that kind of takes a different kind of path to defeat him.
Yeah.
That he's not used to. This is like another week of it, and I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah.
It's how do you adapt?
Yeah. How do you adapt? Because you're getting attacked from a different style that you yourself use and you have, historically had problems with. And it just keep evolving on it. And it's fucking great. And then, another highlight was immediately after the commercial break, Yuta's still in the ring, or he's back in the ring, and he's just bitching at the Philly crowd, only to get interrupted by a returning Hook, who just fucking, going from the Red Room, picking him up, and then hitting him with a flying forearm. The air he got was awesome. It was awesome. That was
a freeze frame moment.
Yeah, I was actually hyped for a Hook return.
I was too, and it didn't have that same style of arrogance about it that he had prior to his time off.
Yeah,
because Hook is always arrogant. If y'all haven't really watched him, he's very arrogant. And it works though. Like it's not a slight. This was a different kind of arrogance about him. This was a different kind of swag about him.
Yeah, and it looks like he's put on a little bit of weight too. Like he's bulked up.
Yeah, he's got some muscle now. He's not as skinny as he used to be.
Yeah, I mean he was always in like cut. Now it just looks like he's put on some bulk.
Yeah, no, I mean like before it was a very slim type of frame, and he's definitely he's put on probably maybe 20 pounds or something.
Yeah,
it's noticeable, and it's like all muscle.
Dude, of course.
The dude can jump, man.
Yeah, so fucking cool. In between all this, we got Darby calling out Mox for All Out in one of his college film student at home movies, in one of the better ones that he's done, I'll say. Less esoteric, more straightforward, but still had like some interesting visual elements to it, a little experimental. I kind of dug it a lot.
I liked it. Yeah, no, that worked for me. Yeah. That's one of the things that I think is why I believe AEW is a better product in general. You are not forced to cut promos or be a wrestler or do moves that fall into this very generic kind of circle that WWE wants to keep their wrestlers in. Like you're allowed to kind of fuck around with shit and play around and see what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, you can play.
I mean, they had a goddamn fucking dinosaur with a belt. So
it's not out of place somehow.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like because there's another moment in here I believe that I want to bring up too when we get to it, that I feel like was a very good moment. So when we get there, though.
When we get there, coming up next though, we had Chris Statlander teaming with Harley Cameron to take on the Mega Sis Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, and God, the fucking commentary team, like fucking Excalibur being like, "Oh, they stole my entrance."
I'm not gonna lie, man. I went into this match with high expectations, and I was not let down.
Yeah,
this was a fun fucking match.
Yeah. Chris Statlander, always a fucking highlight reel. Harley Cameron being just the best character in the fucking
God,
company.
seriously.
Almost like she's almost up there with Tony Storm. She's getting so good at just
Yeah.
understanding who she is as a character and how to utilize it best. But no slouch is the fucking work they've done with Megan Bain.
Dude.
She is a success story in the making because every time she's out there, she looks like just a fucking threat. Like she can take losses and still look like a goddamn monster.
God. She has that like Undertaker, fucking Kane, fucking Big Show, all that kind of style vibe.
Yeah.
When she comes out, like it's scary. Like one of those like if any of you have played like WWE 2K25 at home, it's like when you go to do a chop against like the Big Show, or not the Big Show, Andre the Giant, and nothing happens, and then you get scared.
Yeah, with the giant bonus that they get, where they get the extra health bar that makes them invincible for a short period of time.
She's one of those few that can actually catch someone in the air and not stumble. Yeah. Like where I or you, we might be able to catch someone in the air, but we're gonna stumble a little bit more than likely from the inertia. It don't matter for her. She's a fucking brick wall.
Yeah, she's fucking dope. But yeah, they get a win by submission. Like if this all leads to an all-women blood and guts match, I'm all fucking for it.
Dude, this match fucked, man. Like it fucked, and it had all the right chemistry between the two teams. They all have faced off. Don't get me wrong, but in this fashion, you're reminded how good fucking Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander are as a tag team.
Look, Chris Statlander gives every woman in the company probably one of their best matches.
Yep.
She's that fucking good. She is like the perfect utility wrestler to have on your roster. She just is. She makes everyone look good that she's ever in the ring with. Yeah.
And like you had Penelope Ford with Megan Bain, and all of a sudden you have this like big sister, little sister kind of shit going on, where like almost like twins, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Each have their strengths and they play off them really well when they're willing to work together.
Yeah.
And it's a ton of fun, man. I'm hoping we get like an all out like blood and guts match between these two.
Yeah, between all the women that are there sort of converging at this moment, feels kind of perfect. Less perfect was the CEO celebration retaining her TBS title with Mercedes, because I feel like we didn't really get a clear direction for anything coming out of this. It felt like this was primed to have somebody interrupt like an Alex Windsor to cause some shenanigans and set up something for the future, but we just didn't do it.
Part of me wants to believe, because yes, this was a miss. Part of me wants to believe was that this, no one coming out and anything for the celebration and all that, technically, she has no friends in the company. Yeah. She's a loner at this point, doesn't realize it. She, like, how Cody calls himself the quarterback, but he's like a baby face. So everybody's like, yeah, even though that we don't like hearing it, yeah, he's the quarterback. Sure. Yeah. Like he comes out and helps everybody. I believe she would also call herself the quarterback. Yeah. Thinking that, but that's the character. Being like, yes, I am the quarterback of AEW, and no one acknowledging that. Yeah, no. Anyway, just quickly fucking move past it because there's really nothing to talk about much from there. But we do have Brodito and Jet Speed taking on Don Callis family in just a fucking sprint of a fucking crazy ass. We're gonna get as many people in the ring as possible and do bullshit, insane, that shouldn't be possible stuff. The link up between Brody King and Bandito unifying into Brodito has been one of the best things to have happened to tag team wrestling. Dude,
Tony Khan has this unique ability to pair people together that you wouldn't expect to even work in the same universe, and yet they're the perfect pairing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's insane.
this match was a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Callis introducing everybody.
Yeah, that's so fucking good. The only one he didn't introduce was Okada, because Okada, he gets his own little spotlight. It's okay.
Yeah, but he couldn't help himself though. He still had to make it known that Okada is Don Callis family related.
Yes.
And then Hechisaro as well.
Mm-hmm. Loved Wardlow being like Don Callis' bodyguard.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I again, like we were talking about earlier, Don Callis just knows how to do it, man. Like, I feel like Heyman could still be that if he had more creative freedom.
I don't know if he needs more creative freedom or if they just need more variety in the roster. You know, like
That too. Yeah.
He needs some like other talent to kind of balance out the vision. Because, I mean, what are Braun, if not almost interchangeable for what their uses are?
Yeah, that's true. Like we were bringing up before, Jade Cargill should have been in the Vision.
Yeah, give her something.
That would have been
anything.
Have her start destroying the men and start to slowly introduce intergender matches again to the WWE fans.
Yeah, like she would be a perfect slot for the China position.
Yep.
Anyway, surprising finish with Josh Alexander getting the win.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I think it's a nice little thing though, because it gives him a moment to shine, but not in an awkward way where this felt forced.
Yeah, no, this was definitely like we're gonna give Josh Alexander a win here, kind of build him up a little bit. I think they're gonna make him a challenger for like, I don't know, somebody in the future. I don't know exactly who. I feel like this is leading to a Konosuke Takeshita turn, and he's going to be one of the first people that's going to be like, oh, no, you don't turn your back on family. And they want him to look like a real threat before that happens.
I could see that, yeah. I feel like the spot wouldn't have hit as hard if he wasn't the one to take the pin or to give the pin. It just felt right.
Yeah.
I know he's like the lowest, I guess you could say.
No, Rocky is. Rocky Romero's the lowest.
Well, the one lowest that was out there
there at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. But it felt right because I feel like he has places to go.
There's still room for growth for him, considering he hasn't even been with the company for a full year yet. Come on.
Not even a full year. Yeah, was it like 9 months or 8 months or something like that? So,
quickly after this, we had Hangman coming out to celebrate his win and to give some flowers to Will. Noticeably absent from that was Swerve on purpose.
Yep.
He's still an open wound for him. But Don Callis comes out to intimidate with the rest of the Don Callis family that weren't in the match, but Josh Alexander also there too. Because he's like, I'm one. I can fucking keep going. I'm a walking weapon. I'm overconfident as shit. Only for Hangman to see the writing on the wall and immediately throw down and being like, I'm not gonna stand for this shit.
I mean, it's cowboy shit, man. You see shit. You got to go 10 toes to the ground immediately.
Yeah.
And especially when it's the Don Callis family.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared. And who else is prepared but one Kenneth Xavier Omega? I didn't have a good middle name for him, but
thank you.
Yeah, coming out there, making the save, helping Hangman out, and we get a little reunion between the two with a fantastic hug. Yeah,
it was a good hug. No, I think even though it took you a moment, Xavier was good. It worked. I liked it.
Yeah.
No, it was nice though, because like the Don Callis family, if you don't really watch AEW, like they're basically the rival group for anyone.
Yeah.
Especially one Kenneth Xavier Omega.
And they do utilize them to great effect because they do have, the credence, because a lot of the titles in the Don Callis family right now, they're spread out between the divisions where they can feel like they can pop up anywhere and it feels natural instead of just like, oh, hey, I'm going to interrupt this random person because, whatever. We need to fill time. They can show up at any time because Don Callis wants to get his fingers in everybody's pie.
Exactly. Which that didn't sound right, but that was
true.
right.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I like about it is that you're not always going to have to face off against the same family members.
No.
There's enough of them to where they'll overwhelm you regardless. It doesn't matter what division you're in.
Yeah, they're like a Mormon family. There's just endless numbers of them.
Yeah, they just keep having fucking kids, and it's just like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Stop.
Coming on though, fucking MJF pre-recorded promo from after his loss against Hangman in a fantastic down the barrel of the lens intense fucking just call out. It's insane.
This was the moment that I brought up earlier that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
This was the highlight of Dynamite for this Dynamite. I'm happy they saved this for Dynamite. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I would have wanted to see this at the end of right after the match and everything, like right after the end of the pay-per-view of Forbidden Door. I don't think it would have slapped as hard, even though it still would have slapped. I don't think it would have hit as hard as bringing it for Dynamite. I mean, god damn, it chilled me. MJF is a really good fucking actor, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Holy shit. He was so mad. I've had this feeling. I've been this mad before. Where you've gone to great fucking lengths. You've laid the groundwork. This ain't no shaky foundation shit. Like, you didn't cut corners, nothing. You put it all on the line, and you still came up short. So now you're fucking mad. Now you're just fucking pissed. And it's a level of pissed that this is the only way you could get to it. It fucking slapped, dude. Yeah. I had goosebumps. Holy fuck.
Like, it's the crazy. We've talked about like people who understand their characters so well. We specifically highlighted Max when we were talking about Forbidden Door. This is a great expansion on that, because like MJF, like on the top level, he's the cocky, nothing gets to me heel. Below that is, a kind of like actually talented wrestler that is a little insecure about, his placement in the world. And way below that is a frightened fucking insecure child that can't handle, failure or criticism and is just begging for adulation. And when he taps to that level, there's just a fucking, like, it taps into your fucking soul. Yeah, like, it actually felt real. His level of anger, which I bet there was some to some degree, like I bet he really wanted the belt to say he has it, so I wouldn't doubt there's a seed of anger in there. Frustration, you could feel it coming off of him. It was like MJF unlocked this is like when Goku went Super Saiyan after Krillin getting killed. This is what that kind of felt like, but for a bad guy. Like for a villain, when the villain reaches that next level, but not because like a friend of his died or something. No, because he came up short. He came up short, and it kills him. And it's so good. It's so good because there's like a level of like depth to this character that we don't really get too often in wrestling, where it feels real because it feels like the real person is just like a part of it wholly. Like, it's not just the kayfabe level of disappointment in himself. It's the person underneath that as a professional, like leaking into everything so much so that it's believable that like when he's that cocky prick, it's just a mask. But it's a mask not just for the performer, but for the character itself, to the base. I love it. He has tapped into, he's always been in this like kind of hit with it, where those lines are crossed, but I feel like he tapped into a new level with this promo. Like this was a perfect fucking bone chilling promo. I feel like this man is going to literally just like murder Hangman like out in the street randomly. No, he's gonna do Mark Briscoe first. He
Oh,
said
yeah,
specifically
yeah.
he's got to take care of him first.
He's got it. Well, yeah, but that's to prove a point, though. That's to
Mhm.
show Hangman the depths of hell he's willing to put himself into.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're gonna. There's always your first kill, right? There's always your first, and I feel like MJF has never crossed that line, and we might have to have Briscoe written off for a little while.
Yeah.
Have him actually get murdered by MJF. Well, burned alive.
I'm thinking back though, because like he's had some serious fucking terrifying matches, like the collar match with Punk, the fucking match he had with Danielson, that Iron Man match where they went over an hour, was fucking insane.
But what I mean is I don't think with Briscoe we're gonna get, like, for the ending. I don't think it's gonna be a match. It's gonna be one of those off-site promos where we watch Briscoe get burned alive.
Either that, or I think possibly what will happen is we'll get like a match on TV, and MJF will go for the DQ right away with like a cheap shot with like a chair or something, or the the diamond ring. Who gives a shit? And then like they're gonna ring the bell, say it's a DQ, and he's just gonna keep brutalizing him and like drag him out of the arena and like throw him in the trunk of a car or something.
I mean, fuck, have him bury him alive, and then fucking Hangman fucking beat MJF again, and then we cut to the end of the show. Like, there's no music, no nothing. It's dead silence other than the sound of Hangman's heavy breathing while he digs up Briscoe from that grave.
Casket match.
And then Briscoe comes out. Yeah, dude. And then Briscoe comes out like a fucking zombie. He's like, and then it just hard cuts to black.
Yeah, if anybody could do it. It could be them.
Dude.
Oh shit. Okay. Trios Championship.
We have the Trios
match.
Championship.
Ops, Ricochet, Gates of Agony. I don't think they decided on a name for them yet, but they need to come up with a name for these three, because they're good, but I want like the Gates of Agony and Ricochet to feel more like a unit rather than just Ricochet and his heavies.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, if you're gonna go this route, it needs to be like how bands did it back in the day. It was like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Like, it needs to be Ricochet and the Gates of Agony.
Yeah.
Like, just settle.
Yeah. Anyway, blast of a match. Fucking flew by, and fucking MVP keeping up kayfabe, attacking Ricochet with the cane, and the promo after the fact saying like, somebody called immigration about my prior convictions and keeping me out of London. Thank you very much, sir. I know it was you. Like, okay, we're building.
Yep.
Good shit.
Well,
just good
plus
start.
you couple that with Ricochet being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like
it's believable.
It's believable that he would call that in. Yeah. Like, and he's so fucking petty. Yeah. You wouldn't even have had to alluded to it whatsoever with him coming out and beating the shit out of Ricochet with the cane for me to already know that it was likely Ricochet.
Yeah. And then, of course, Bobby and Shelton coming out there, clearing house after the fact.
Oh, God, you have to.
Yeah. I want them to do, like, maybe MVP and the Hurt Syndicate taking on Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, and it leading to like a stepped up crazy fucking, like, let's do a steel cage with Gates of Agony and Hurt Syndicate or something,
Yeah, that'd be fun. Then you just have this little sidebar on the outside where Ricochet's just getting his ass beat by MVP the entire time.
Yeah, that'd be fucking funny, because MVP was out there on commentary and Ricochet tries to interfere and he just like grabs him by the ankle as he's climbing the cage.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then Ricochet tries to get on commentary as well, and fucking MVP's just choking him with the cord.
Yes. Anyway, we main event.
Yes. Yeah.
Falls Count Anywhere. Darby, Claudio.
Oh my God.
Fuck yes. I loved the opening of this with Claudio being, doing his like, I'm gonna, do some oral farming backstage. Get the fucking red light on me, in between these shipping containers while I make my entrance. Only for Darby to be waiting on top of a shipping container to sneak attack him.
Dude, this had everything. This had shipping containers, it had shopping carts, fucking stacked tables.
Yeah. Fucking, God, steel chairs, everything. Fucking everything. And This,
I forgot Castagnoli threw fucking Darby out of the ring
yeah, in a callback
onto the announce desk.
to Spike Dudley, not the Javon Evans spot from NXT. No, this was an ECW original fucking spot that we're calling out here. And I love that they didn't gimmick the table for it, and he just fucking bounced off of it.
Bounced off of it.
You know,
dude, don't get me wrong. I've complained about the WWE announce desk being like too Lego-y and held together.
Yeah.
Darby Allin's not big enough to go through a regular announce desk, in my opinion. In that way, you need to actually forcibly put him through it for it to smash. So it's believable that he would bounce off of the fucking thing because he's a tiny boy.
Dude. And Claudio's like the perfect dude to do this because they were probably like, hey, Claudio, we want to do a spot where you throw Darby. And he's like, okay, where do you want him to land? Because he can nail it.
Yep.
Like if he wanted to, like I honestly think like next week if Darby and Claudio like meet up again, he's gonna launch him from the ring into like the third row.
I've always thought of Castagnoli as basically like Italian One Punch Man because he basically looks like Saitama.
Yeah, except he's Swiss.
Or Swiss. Sorry, I said Italian. Oh, that was so mean to me. Sorry to all you Swiss people out there.
Yeah.
No, but he comes across that way. So like to see him be able to not only, I knew he could throw Darby that far, but the accuracy in which he hit the middle of the fucking desk.
He did.
The middle of it.
Yeah.
This isn't like a football player, like a quarterback throwing a football, like fucking Drew Brees hitting like a fucking 100-yard fucking pass, like dead square in the middle of a fucking target. Like this is a little bit crazier than that.
Yeah. Also, speaking a little bit of the crazy of it, it was Darby's call to be like, no, don't clear off the desk first. Keep all that shit there.
I mean, the man has gone through glass on live television. Like, let's be real.
This is probably also a good point to put over the stage setup and ring setup for the 2300 arena, and them having the chicken wire like for the entrances, but the splash of color on those support beams with just those thin ass LED screens. Because Darby climbs up one to do a coffin drop on the fucking Claudio.
We got multiple coffin drops.
That one was just my favorite.
That one was the best one by far, just because the lighting and everything along with it made it look even crazier. It looked like he looked like a goddamn monkey climbing up that thing, man.
Yeah. Oh god. Darby's one of those few talents that can get his ass beat throughout the course of a fucking match, but because you buy that he's just so tough that he can still win is the only reason this works as well as it does.
It's very easy to believe how tough he is, Alex, when we know him to be a skateboarder.
Yeah.
Skateboarders take horrible falls and get right back up and try the same thing again. So like he fills that role the same as Sami Zayn does.
Yeah.
The zombie character. It's just Darby feeds into it more by putting the skeleton on his face, the skeleton face paint, the skull.
Yeah, his tattoo on his spine, so the doctors know where things go when he's broken apart again.
What is broken? Yeah.
He's got written instruction manual for his own repairs on him.
Oh god.
Also, interesting choice to have Gabe Kidd, sneak in to make the attack. Because it's Gabe Kidd. He's a fucking wild man. Let him be a little bit more wild, but I feel like this is signaling when his New Japan contract is up, he's gonna sneak right into AEW.
I feel like you're right on that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not against. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he would be appreciated more at AEW than going to like a WWE.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be a good fit. I just don't.
I don't think so either, and I don't think they would be able to utilize him in a way that AEW could. I just feel like they didn't need to put a hoodie on him.
No, it was very clear who it was, like right off the bat.
Yeah, you just knew who he was. Just fucking let him be him. This wasn't like Sting wearing a Sting mask.
Oh God, I wish he wasn't like already retired and like not doing anything anymore, because I love that spot so much. Sting disguised as Sting will never not be the greatest thing in wrestling.
It is so goddamn meta, and you know behind the scenes they were laughing their asses off like, will this work? This
Yeah.
has to work, right? Because people love this way too much. This is gonna work.
God. Start selling Darby Allin masks, please.
For real.
God. All right. That's basically this week in wrestling. We have some
Yeah.
other fucking highlights real quick. Psycho Stu was released from the hospital. He's back home. He's on his road to recovery. He's looking okay. I'm pretty sure the GoFundMe has more than hit its goal, and it should cover his medical bills, hopefully.
Yeah. He it was nice to see him be awake.
Mm-hmm.
And they raised quite a bit of money, surprisingly. I was not expecting that.
You know,
yeah,
a little bit here.
I just,
you know, not gonna.
I just wasn't
levels of 10 grand.
Well, no, but at least you'll be more influential than Mr. Beast, though.
Oh yeah. There's, let's see. Yeah, they're at.
Did you see that?
214. Yes, I saw his fucking crash out.
Okay,
he's
good.
A fucking weak child.
Little bitch.
Mm-hmm. But other names on that list. Chris Jericho always is one to jump in when somebody needs some financial help, and they've been. I'm not gonna take that from him. He won't. The formerly known. I think it's actually just back to Nick Nemeth. Finn Balor was in there. Swerve. Lots of people. Jack Perry. All sorts of names that are a little bit bigger than Psycho Stu by a considerable margin. Showing some love for him. But
I feel like at the end of the day, Psycho Stu could make more of a career out of this than Raja.
Oh, Raja, who was, as part of a publicity stunt, has been booked to work for Danger Pro Wrestling San Diego, independent little outfit, who decided that they were going to speak in a third person on their social media post, which is just fucking cringe, and say the infamous Raja Jackson has been booked in a bold move by Danger Pro Wrestling. Just a fucking disgrace, honestly.
I think I understand carny bullshit. You want to capitalize. This is not it.
This ain't it. Considering the LAPD opened an investigation into Jackson, and is definitely gonna be, ongoing. Apparently their host venue has banned him from the premises, so they're gonna have to find a different spot for this show.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. ACAB all day. But when you decided to live stream your premeditation on this, it's an open and shut case. You know what I mean?
It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. God.
Like, they cannot argue that this wasn't premeditated. They can't.
No.
It's all recorded.
All of it.
All of it.
Fucking minute, because he's a goddamn fucking parasite.
Yep. Fucking kick streamer.
Yeah. Cut from the same vein as Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and Aiden Ross.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck you. And you're fucking. We're raising money for making water, and I'm just gonna do it with a literal fucking Nazi. What the fuck is wrong with
right?
You?
Yep.
Dracula's disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Other news, which would be yesterday when this goes live, lots of reports of WWE wrestlers getting mobbed by fans in France.
Rhea had to put out a statement.
Rhea put out a statement, and luckily WWE has footed the bill to get some security to escort their wrestlers. One of which was fucking Sheamus, who had to stop people from almost like injuring a fan getting mobbed. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Like, don't rush people. Like,
just don't.
There's a time and place to get autographs and say hi and stuff. Like, out in public and everything, though, like, just kind of wave and say hi and be like, oh my God, hi, and keep going.
Photo? No. Just remember that you're, these are people and human
Yep.
beings, and do not do crazy shit like this. So many dumb times we have had to be like, hey, maybe don't stalk a wrestler and, show up at their home unannounced. That's fucking weird. Hey, maybe don't fucking harass them in the airport.
Yeah, maybe because you might ruin a damn good storyline of a breakup of a good team.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. You know what, Alex? It's let's do some damage control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of damage control. Anyway, how about a little bit of bright light to go out on here?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulate Brandy and Cody Rhodes with their new daughter, Leilani Alana Runnels. Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Their family has got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, congrats, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Adorbs. I'm happy for them.
Oh yeah, totally. I had no idea that they were trying for another kid, but congratulations to them.
I didn't know either until it was announced. I didn't know that, she was, yeah. So, yeah, it was cool.
Idea.
But, I mean, obviously, I don't have parasocial relationships with any of these people. So,
no, that'd be weird.
Yeah. Don't
do that. Just don't. They're not your friends.
Don't. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. No, they do not want a care package sent to their house containing their own hair that you somehow snipped while they were walking from the tunnel to the ring. That's just weird. Don't do that.
Or a care package of your toenail clippings that you sent them.
Ew.
That's built in the shape of them.
That's extra creepy. I could see that happening, unfortunately.
Anyways,
that's gonna do it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the engagement, hit all the buttons. I don't know if we have access to the hype button, but do that too, because I don't understand how that really works yet.
I don't know either, but I've seen it and I've tried to. It didn't. Is it an option for us? If you see the hype button, comment down below after you subscribed, after you've dinged that bell,
mm-hmm.
and
hyped the button,
and press the like button,
and
then hit the hype button and say how many points of hype did you give us?
Yeah. And if you don't have access to it, join us on Discord or in the subreddit or anywhere on social media at Night Off Pod.
Yeah, and call out that bald guy on the group. Yeah.
Also, when this goes live, you'll have 24 hours remaining on the Labor Day sale in the Night Off merch store, nightoffpod.threadless.com. Visit there. All that stuff is as cheap as it's going to be for a while. Okay, now's your opportunity.
Yeah, so jump on it. I mean, you might get an amazing steel cage mug.
Yeah, or one of our fantastic shirts that hold up amazingly well. This fucker's 2 years old. Look at that.
This shirt, it melts ice.
It does.
It melts ice.
All right, let's say goodnight to the folks.
Yeah, let's say goodnight. Buenas noches, night shift.
Good night, everybody.
Fuck Clash in Paris. I have it on in the background this entire time we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, boring as fuck.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair for WWE show these days.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Fuck Triple H.
Fuck Triple H.